our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Back in Pittsburgh, time now for the starting lineups, powered by Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. Braves continue their quest to get back to 500 for the first time. They come in with a record of 19-20, so knocking on the door of 500, but need a win today. Braves in third place in the East, 5.5 games back of the Mets. Brian Snitker leads it off today with his left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Batting second for the Braves, third baseman Austin Riley, and hitting third, first baseman Matt Olsen. Batting cleanup for the Braves, designated hitter Marcelo Zuna. Hitting fifth, the catcher and rookie Drake Baldwin. Batting sixth for the Braves, second baseman Ozzie Albies. Hitting seventh, right fielder Eli White. Batting eighth, center fielder Michael Harris. Batting ninth, shortstop Nick Allen. And on the mound, the left-handed veteran Chris Sale. He's 1-3 with a 4.07 ERA. So again for the Braves, it's Verdugo, Riley, Olsen, Ozuna, Baldwin, Albies, White, Harris, Allen, and Sale on the mound. Now for Don Kelly's Pirates. They are 13-27. They're in last place in the Central, 10 games back of the pace set by the Cubs. And they'll lead it off today with their third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Batting second, right fielder Brian Reynolds, and hitting third, designated hitter Andrew McCutchen. Batting cleanup, catcher Joey Bart. He had a 4-hit day yesterday. Batting fifth, first baseman Matt Gorski. Batting sixth, center fielder Alexander Canario. Hitting seventh, veteran left fielder Tommy Pham. Batting eighth, the shortstop Jared Triolo. Batting ninth, second baseman Leover Peguero, making his first start in this series. And on the mound, the right-hander from Hilton Head, South Carolina, Carmen Majinski. He's 26 years old. He's 1-3 with a 6.16 ERA. So again for the Pirates, it's Hayes, Reynolds, McCutchen, Bart, Gorski, Canario, Pham, Triolo, Peguero, and Majinski on the mound. You know who's in there? They'll be on the field when we come back. Braves and Pirates, rubber game of the series, next on the Braves Radio Network.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5 could win you your wildest dreams. But you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money. It's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Are you tired of your food tasting tasty, but somehow not quite tasty enough? That's why the original Louisiana brand hot sauce invented the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppery peppers, tarty vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans who cried because they didn't win. But everyone can win at eating something delicious with the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
Great teams win with smart plays. Just like great businesses win with Saia LTL Freight. As the exclusive freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves, Saia brings nationwide customer-first service that delivers every time. Need to move shipments across the country? Saia covers all the bases, coast to coast, to keep your business running smoothly. Make Saia part of your starting lineup. Visit Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
My name is Patrick, and I'm the Military Outreach Manager at the Warrior Alliance. I served in the U.S. Army as an airborne ranger and deployed to several combat zones in support of the global war on terror. Veterans bring excellence through our work ethic, skills, and civic duty. However, transitioning to civilian life can be difficult, as we all share a loss of purpose when leaving the military. Returning veterans have earned and deserve our support so they can thrive on their journey home. The Warrior Alliance understands the challenge and is helping warriors navigate to success after service. Join us in changing thousands of lives for the better. Donate today at thewarrioralliance.org.
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you can win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
What a beautiful day here in Pittsburgh as we come to you from high atop PNC Park in the Visitors Radio booth overlooking the Allegheny River and downtown Pittsburgh. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. This is the 40th game of the season. And like I said, a perfect day for baseball, 75 degrees. Folks, cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks and use code BRAVES. Get $50 instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Braves will be coming out of the first base dugout this afternoon wearing the traveling gray uniforms. Gray uniform tops and gray pants, red lettering, red numerals outlined in navy. Atlanta across the chest on top of the tomahawk. And the Pirates coming out of the third base dugout wearing their white uniform tops, white pants, black lettering, black numerals outlined in gold, and Pirates across the chest of their white uniforms. Behind the plate calling balls and strikes is Tony Randazzo. First base umpire is Jacob Metz. Second base umpire Dan Bellino. Clint Bondrak is the third base umpire. I want to remind you that Tire Discounters Round Trip or Home Run Promotion offers Braves fans a next day instant savings on sets of select tires. Plus, you get a free alignment and you get a free oil change with that. And the more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at tirediscounters.com/Braves. Little breeze in off the river. Very comfortable day for baseball, that's for sure. Just a few just thin, high-altitude clouds across the sky. Lots of sunshine. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of shade today, not from the clouds at least, and a very nice day for the final game of this series. Braves in that position again with a chance to reach 500 with the win. They were 0-1 and lost the next day. They were 14-15, lost the next day. They're also 17-18 and 18-19. And in all four of those instances, when they were one game away, one win away from reaching 500 for the first time this year, they failed. They're trying to change that today, and they have Chris Sale on the mound trying to take down a last-place Pirates team. And if the Braves can win this game, they will be 20-20 and then heading home. And I think the way you look at it, Charlie, it's an opportunity to win the game today and use that as a springboard into your next series. You have the Nationals coming to town, and that's a team that's 8 games out of first place, and you got them at home, so a chance to build on that.
Absolutely, and what we call that in the baseball world, as a player, it's a happy flight. Going back home after a win is a happy flight. Getting back to 500, what better way to do it than today on Mother's Day?
That's exactly right. And speaking of Mother's Day, the color of the day is pink. And looking down onto the field, seeing lots of pink belts on the players, pink wristbands, pink arm sleeves, pink bats. When you're playing, what all pink did you use?
Honestly, I try to use as much as possible because not too often you get a chance to play on Mother's Day. And Mother's Day is obviously a special day for us all, great moms, and a pretty cool day for me. I was able to make my Major League debut on Mother's Day of 2012, so it's always a fun day for everybody.
What a great gift for Mom.
It was. She was in the stands. My wife was in the stands. Got a knock, and we got a win, so it was a happy flight home for us.
I say we follow that same pattern today. Get a win today, and it'll be a happy flight home for all of us.
Let's do it.
I think Carmen Majinski was late to the mound because he had to go call his mom before Mother's Day. It took him forever to get out there. In fact, this game's starting a little bit later than normal. Pirates just now taking the field for what was supposed to be a 1:35 first pitch, but hopefully got the call into Mom or whatever he had to do, and he's out there now. Here's the leather for Pittsburgh. Matt Gorski is at first base. Leover Peguero is their second baseman. Jared Triolo, the Gold Glover, at shortstop. And Key Brian Hayes is the third baseman. In the outfield for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham is in left field. Alexander Canario is in center field. Brian Reynolds playing in right. Joey Barth, the catcher. Carmen Majinski is on the mound. And as we're reading those names, one name that is not in there, O'Neal Cruz. And with Chris Sale on the mound, that's a lefty bat that you don't have to worry about today.
No, you're right. I mean, he's a big presence in the box for both righties and lefties. But Cruz this year against lefties hitting 122. So there's a reason why they're giving him the off day.
Yeah, you can understand him coming down with a Chris Sale flu.
Yeah.
Not being in there today.
Yeah, not easy facing a guy in Chris Sale. But that's the time when the big lefty gets his day off.
Braves will not miss him, that's for sure. It'll be Alex Verdugo, Austin Riley, and Matt Olsen to the plate here in the top of the first inning. What can we tell you about Carmen Majinski? 6'2", 220-pound right-hander. He's 26 years old. He's out of Hilton Head, South Carolina. he came up as a reliever the last few seasons. In fact, every time the Braves have seen him prior to today was in relief. He's made 6 career relief appearances against the Braves, 1 and 2 with a 6.43 ERA, but he's converting to the rotation now. This is his 3rd season in the big leagues, and this year he's made 7 previous starts. He's 1 and 3 with a 6.16 ERA, and he's coming off an outing against the Cardinals on the 5th where he couldn't get out of the 5th inning. Took the loss in that game. He allowed 2 home runs, and the thing is, he's not allowed. He's not pitched beyond the 5th inning all season. They've not allowed him to go any deeper than that, and probably all that process is just getting stretched out and being able to go deeper in games for him.
Yeah, and for a guy who hasn't had many starts but has joined that role this year for the Pirates, you know, a good thing for these Braves hitters is to be able to shrink the zone, get him in the middle of the plate, and use the big part of the field.
Well, that has been working. He's allowed 41 hits and 30 2/3 of an inning this year. Alex Verdugo climbs in. Mlodzinski looks to be ready. Braves and Pirates in the rubber game of this series. And now for the ball game. The first pitch, a called strike, starting up at 139 and 72 degrees. A little breeze off the Allegheny River on the other side of the right field wall. 0-1 on Alex Verdugo. He's got the pink bat. And he swings and sends one deep down the left field line, but slicing foul and into the seats. That'll bang around some empty navy blue seats down there. And an 0-2 count on Verdugo. Mlodzinski has a very deep arsenal. Fastball, slider, sweeper, a sinker, a change, and a cutter. There's the 0-2 pitch on the way to Alex Verdugo. He'll take a ball high. Pirates drafted Mlodzinski 31st overall in 2020. And he's out of the University of South Carolina. Right-hander ready to bring the 0-2 pitch as Verdugo stands in. Verdugo 1 for 6 in the series. And he'll swing and drive one in the air to center. Alex Canario in medium depth center field under it. Makes the catch and one down. The time of today's first pitch brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. One out for Austin Riley, who is 2 for 8 in this series. Made some dazzling defensive plays at third base yesterday, which really just continues what he's been doing all year and in his career altogether. He's swinging a pink bat, wearing pink batting gloves, pink wristbands. There's a called strike. Even the umpire, Tony Randazzo, and I don't know where you find this, but he's wearing a pink mask back there today. 0-1 on Austin Riley. Charlie's got a pink microphone today.
You got me.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll miss outside. 1-1.
I'm trying to think if I have any pink on. I guess I didn't today.
I don't own much, if at all.
Well, players on Mother's Day, they get everything pink, so they have the pick of whatever they want.
1-1 pitch and a fly ball. Popped up actually right side. And under this Matt Gorski at first base, he makes the squeeze and 2 down. Yeah, if we had pink windscreens on our microphones, that would fit. We'd use those. I don't even know if they make such a thing.
I'm sure they do, right?
Somewhere somebody's selling something like that. 2 down. Here's Matt Olsen. Matt 1 for 9 in this series. His one was a big one, a home run in the 3rd inning yesterday. No score in the top of the 1st inning. Pitch on the way from Mlodzinski. That'll be swung on and missed. Got just a piece of a fastball. Tipped it into the mid of Joey Bart. Braves a winner yesterday, 3-2 in 11 innings. One of the few day games they've won this year. 0-1 pitch is fouled off. Braves now 4-7 in day games. So looking to win back-to-back day games and take this series.
You know, speaking about Mlodzinski with his all the pitches that he throws, he got Riley with that sweeper, and that's going to be his out pitch to righties today.
0-2 miss low there. Tried a slider. So that's a pitch that the righties are just hoping that he makes a mistake on middle, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one that, as a righty, you want to see that pitch kind of start at you, and that's going to be the one that, you know, ends up over the plate.
1-2 to Olsen. Pulled foul. Look out. It's a railing in front of the Braves dugout, and they scatter like bowling pins down there. But everybody's all right. And a 1-2 count on Matt.
You can tell that he was a reliever, and sometimes guys like throwing from the stretch, even as a starter. But you don't see too many starters start from the stretch. You know, it's more of a comfort thing for these guys.
Just what he can repeat. There's the 1-2 pitch on the way from Majinski to Matt Olsen. And he missed inside with a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. His last name spelled Mlodzzinski, but pronounced Majinski. Carmen Majinski. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Matt Olsen. Looking to reach base, and Matt clocks one in the air to deep right field. Brian Reynolds over to his right, runs it down, and the Braves go down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. So Majinski out to a good start. We go to the bottom of the first inning. We'll see Chris Sale when we come back. No score.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business.com.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat. Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app, now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
We are scoreless into the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes, Brian Reynolds, and Andrew McCutcheon to the plate for the Pirates here in the bottom of the first inning. And going to the firing line, Chris Sale ready to go to work, making his 9th start of the year. Lefty deals, and a fastball misses outside of Hayes. The Atlanta Leather has Matt Olsen at first base, Ozzie Albies at second, Nick Allen at short, and Austin Riley at third base. Introduce you to the outfielders after the 1-0 pitch to Ke'Bryan Hayes. Lefty-righty matchup. Sale brings it. Good swing on a fastball, but fouled back. And a 1-1 count. Alex Verdugo out there in left field. Michael Harris patrolling center. Eli White roaming right. Drake Baldwin, the rookie catcher, in harness with a veteran left-hander Chris Sale. 36 years old, out of Lakeland, Florida. 6'6", 180. Brings the 1-1 pitch. Missed inside with a slider. Chris 1-3, a 4.07 ERA. These last 2 starts have been the best that we've seen out of him this year. That last start versus the Reds on the 6th, went into the 7th inning, got a no decision, didn't give up a run. 5 hits, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts in that last start. There's the 2-1 from Sale. In the air to deep right field. Eli White going to drift back. And about 10 feet shy of the warning track, he's got it. And 1 away here in the bottom of a scoreless first inning. These last 2 outings for Sale, he's allowed just 2 runs over 13 2/3 of an inning. And Charlie, the swing and miss stuff has been there. 20 strikeouts over his last 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, Chris has always been the guy who's leading the league almost every year in strikeouts or strikeouts per 9. And with him being just a funky lefty and throwing hard and the ball moving so much, he's going to get swing and miss.
Brian Reynolds, check swing. There's a swing and miss right there. Good slider.
Yeah, I remember facing him one time with the Braves in Fenway, and he threw a slider that looked like it started in the first base dugout, and it still came back for a strike.
How does he do that? 0-1 pitch. That'll be fouled off.
And it's pretty cool to see guys and how they, develop how they're going to pitch, how they're going to throw. And, tall lefty as a young, I'm sure he was tall when he was younger, but I'm just going to drop down and throw this way. This way feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to be so good for so long, throwing so funky like that, it's pretty impressive.
0-2 on Brian Reynolds, and the pitch on the way. Missed high, 1 ball and no strikes. I grew up watching a lot of Randy Johnson. You can understand with his body type, tall, lean lefty, that he would gravitate towards big unit. No score, bottom of the first inning. Looking for his first strikeout of the game on the 1-2 pitch on the way to Reynolds. He'll get it. Swung on and missed. Had a slider that time. So Reynolds strikes out, 2 down. Coming into the action today, Chris Sale is 5th in the National League in strikeouts. He led the league last year. Won the pitching Triple Crown last season in the National League, leading the league in wins, ERA, and strikeouts. And he won the Cy Young Award last season. And after that strikeout of Reynolds, he has 29 strikeouts from 2,500 career Ks. And here's McCutchen, who lobs one to right field, coming along Eli White, and he'll play it on a bounce. And that's the first time in McCutchen's career he's collected a hit off of Chris Sale. He was 0 for 6 previously. And you hate that the at-bat lasted just 1 pitch because we didn't really get a chance just to really marinate in the matchup of Sale versus McCutchen. Sale 15 years in the big leagues, McCutchen 17 years in the big leagues. A couple of legends going at it right there.
Yeah, and I saw today, Andrew McCutchen had a great career, former MVP. He's in the top 200 on all-time hits list.
What a great career for McCutchen. There's Joey Bart, had a big day yesterday, and he takes the ball high. No score, bottom of the first. Joey Bart out of Beaufort, Georgia, and had a 4-hit day yesterday. Lefty-righty matchup, runner at first, 2 down. Sale kicks and fires. That'll be fouled back just under us. Braves have won 3 of Chris's last 4 starts. In his career, he's seen the Pirates just twice. Saw them once in 2017, and he saw them last year. In fact, last year when he pitched here at this stadium, first time he's ever pitched in this ballpark. 1-1 pitch to Bart, and lobbed in the air to left field. Coming on Verdugo, he dives and traps it. That'll be a single by Bart. They can't get him out. He's down at first base. Back-to-back 2-out singles by McCutchen and Bart. That'll put him at first and second for Matt Gorski.
I believe that was a tough read for Verdugo out in left field. Joey's been swinging the bat very well. Took a full swing on that ball on that pitch. It looks like it came off just a little bit slower and a tough one for him to read, but luckily he kept the ball in front and kept McCutchen on second base.
Runners at first and second, 2 down for Matt Gorski. And a first pitch slider in for a called strike. For Sale in his career versus the Pirates, 1-0 with an 0.64 ERA. He's had 14 innings pitched against the Pirates in his career and just 1 run allowed. So hoping for more of that today. 0-1 to Gorski. Big swing and a miss. That nasty slider bit in on him, and he finds himself down 0-2.
With all those innings and all those years pitched, it's pretty crazy that he hasn't ran into them more than twice. But being in the American League,
yeah,
it just shows you how few times you play against the other teams.
0-2 to Gorski. Check swing. I believe he went. They appeal. Man, Jacob Metz says no. I think he's about to get a swing on the house here, Charlie.
Well, that one with that shiny pink bat that a lot of these guys are using today, I'm not really sure. That was a close one.
One ball and 2 strikes now on Gorski. And the 1-2. That time he got him. Wiped him out with a slider as he went lunging for it. And Sale finishes off the inning with a strikeout. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. We go to the top of the second.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 20th.
Company, where your success is our mission. Member FDIC.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Rolling into the top of the second here in Pittsburgh. It's a scoreless game. Braves and the Pirates in the rubber game of this series. Alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Bidding Premier with you. For the Braves here in the top of the second, it'll be Ozuna, Baldwin, and Albies. And this is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And if the Braves steal a base this inning, Michael Crow will win $350 in free marathon gas cards. And you can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. So best of luck to Michael Crow, our contestant in the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge. See how it goes for him. He's got Ozuna, Baldwin, and Albies due up. Pitch on the way to Ozuna. Now there's a called strike on Marcel. Carmen Majinski, the pitcher for the Pirates, had a 1-2-3 top of the first. A couple of flyouts and then a little pop out on the infield. 0-1 pitch. That gets through the catcher Bart and goes to the backstop. 1-1 on Ozuna. Marcel 1 for 7 in this series. The one was a double in the first inning yesterday. He just about got it out of here yesterday. And almost hit one out late in the game yesterday. 1-1 to Ozuna. Lays off, takes a ball outside, 2-1.
Yeah, 3 hard hit balls for Marcel yesterday. And seeing Marcel, he's always in a good mood. You know, he's just coming to the park to hit. It's pretty great to see him, and just every single day.
2-1 pitch, strike on the outside corner. If you had a contest for best smile on the team, he might be the winner.
Well, he's smiling all the time. You know, Ozzie Obvious is always smiling too, so it's they get a chance to play baseball every day.
Yeah, they have a good time with it. 2-2, Ozuna lifts one towards foul territory into the seats down the right field line. Lands about a section down from the Braves dugout. Beautiful blue skies and lots of Pennsylvania sunshine here on PNC Park. Wish we could take some of this weather and send it to you back home. I know it's been rainy back in Atlanta today. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ozuna fouls one back.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk with Eli White earlier about their approach today versus Majinski. A handful of relief appearances, but not many guys have too many at-bats off of them. They just want to catch him in the heart of the plate and think big part of the field.
2-2 low and outside. The thing about facing him, as we mentioned, he's been a reliever. So anytime you would have faced him, it would have been once. And then the next time you see him as a reliever again, it's not like you had a game where you saw him multiple times.
No, that's right. It's hopefully just twice today.
3-2 pitch and a ground ball out to third. Backhanded by Hayes. Loads and throws. That's in time for the out. 1 down. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Drake Baldwin climbing in. He gets the nod today behind the plate. Drake 1 for 2 in the series. He's got the pink cleats and the pink bat and the pink batting gloves. Pitch on the way. There's a called strike. Well, you think about getting to play on Mother's Day and how special that would be every single year, but getting to do it your rookie season. Like you mentioned, you made your debut on Mother's Day. And what a special treat that must be to be in the big leagues for the first time on Mother's Day. 0-1 pitch to Drake. There's a called strike, 0-2.
Well, and Drake he's made an impact early on with this Braves team in the lineup, and you can tell he's got that maturity about him. You kind of have to when you're the catcher.
0-2 inside. Jackknifed his hips out of the way of that fastball.
And then, as we know, they've been kind of splitting time. Murphy getting probably the extra starter series, but the day game, getaway day, Mother's Day, Drake Baldwin gets to suit it behind the plate today.
1-2 from Majinski. He swings and sends one foul into the seats deep down the left field line.
And that's cool, too, because he gets to wear the hot pink catcher's gear.
That's right.
I'm sure Shawn has, worn his a few times already. But Drake gets to use it today.
Well, and he's taking advantage. When he came out for the bottom of the first, I don't think there was an article of equipment on him that wasn't pink. Looks like he was outfitted by Barbie. 1-2 strikes, and the pitch on the way to Drake Baldwin. And Drake lifts one towards center field. Canario going to come in, and he'll dive, and he can't get there. And Drake is aboard. Boy, that thing just died on him out in center. Coming off the bat, watching his reaction, I think he thought it would drift to him, and it started to sink. And the urgency picked up for Canario, came in and dove, and he's not their normal center fielder. In fact, it's usually O'Neill Cruz, and that time he couldn't find it.
No, great swing, good placement, and now 1 for 1 on Mother's Day with the pink bat.
Runner at first, one down for Ozzie Albies. No score in the top of the second inning. Ozzie, big, healthy cut, but a miss at a fastball. He was loading up on that back leg. Albies, 28 years old. And it's been a quiet stay for him. 0 for 10 here in Pittsburgh. 0-1 pitch in the air to left field. Coming on now and sliding to it, Tommy Pham. Ozzie can't catch a break. Nice play by Tommy Pham in left field. 2 down as Baldwin gets back to first base.
Yeah, we'd have liked to have seen that hit fall, but really good to see Ozzie being able to stay on that off-speed pitch down and hit a line drive the other way. When you're able to let the ball travel, especially when you're not, doing so well, and hit a line drive to the opposite field, that's a good sign, and hopefully good signs to come for Ozzie.
Yeah, he needs a good sign. 0 for his last 19. There's a call strike on Eli White. That makes you feel like maybe you get home and get things going. And he's close to dialing things up on that swing.
Well, we've seen a lot of good out of Ozzie over his career here in Atlanta, and good things are going to be coming for him.
No score in the second. 0-1 for Eli White. He'll take a ball inside. That sweeper missed and a 1-1 count.
Yeah, that's a sweeper that you want. It kind of starts at you, but that one backed up. So it was a good take by Eli.
Eli White takes a sweeper low and outside. We mentioned that Majinski, the pitcher for the Pirates, is out of Hilton Head, South Carolina. Eli White is from Piedmont, South Carolina. These two boys from South Carolina going at it. Here's the pitch on the way to Eli White. And White's going to send one foul. And, of course, they would be rivals naturally. Majinski was a Gamecock. Eli White, a Clemson Tiger.
Yeah, I'm sure they missed each other there in college, right? Now they get a chance to face each other in 2025.
Yeah, they're 4 years apart in age, so they likely missed each other. But I'm sure they know of one another. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no score. Pitch to Eli White, sent foul into the Pirates dugout. Both of those programs have had really good baseball teams come through and some great teams over the years. No doubt about that. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And White takes a ball low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Drake Baldwin can get a head start over at first base on this 3-2 pitch to Eli White. Eli, a couple of hits in the series as he's gone 2 for 8. There goes Drake. Pitch to Eli. Punched out to third and up with it, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's a nifty pick over at the hot corner. And he sends it to first base in time for the out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the second we go. No score.
Good call.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Braves nothing, Pirates nothing. Into the bottom of the second inning, Chris Sale will be facing Canario, Pham, and Triolo, 6, 7, and 8 in their order. Folks, only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, also the official hot sauce of the breakfast the boys and I had this morning. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Alexander Canario swings and misses. Yeah, we had to bathe those eggs in that Louisiana hot sauce.
Buy you some.
Buy you some.
And that ball was by you, Canario.
You're catching on pretty well to this radio thing. That's well played. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Canario. This ball low and inside. We talked about how the Braves sticks have been kind of quiet here in Pittsburgh. Might be an understatement. But the pitching has done their job. They've held the line. In fact, Braves starters over their last 7 starts have a .232 ERA. Really good numbers for the entire unit. There's a ball that hits the outside corner, I should say. Backdoor slider in for a strike, 1-2.
Yeah, that's when your teammates step up for you. You know, the bats have not been the same, and pitching and defense has been pretty great recently.
Here's the 1-2. Takes a hack and missed every stitch of that slider. Strikeout number 3 for Chris Sale. Well, and if you could have any element of your game consistently there every single night, you'd pick pitching and defense. Because, look, offense is going to come and go. If you're playing good defense and pitching every single night, you're going to be in a game every single night.
Yeah, from a young age, you always hear coaches in any sport, it's offense wins games, pitching, defense wins championships. And so if they can keep this consistent, it's going to keep these guys ready.
Tommy Pham sees a dart hit the inside corner, 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
It just allows for, shorter time, shorter innings on defense to be able to get back in, too. So it'll help the offense out.
1 to Pham, fastball high and outside, 1-1.
And you're playing behind a guy like Chris Sale, too. You know what to expect when he's on the mound and the bulldog that he is. So these guys come ready, they come prepared, and they're ready to make plays behind him and everybody else.
1-1 from Sale. That'll be fouled back. The original pitching matchup that we were scheduled for today was going to be Paul Skeens versus Chris Sale. If that had been the matchup, first 1-1 wins, probably feels like.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun for us to watch. Tougher for our hitters, but would have been a great baseball game nonetheless.
1-2 to Pham, and a weak swing down the third base line foul, fighting off a slider. Yeah, they decided to give Skeens another day and giving Majinski the start today. We're scoreless in the bottom of the second. Haven't seen a lot of Tommy Pham in this series, just one previous at bat. come in late in games each of the last 2 games. 1-2 to Pham. Misloaded inside with a slider. Tommy Pham, 37 years old, out of Las Vegas. Two. He swings and fouls one back. Base is empty, 1 down on the 2-2. Missed inside. You think about Tommy Pham in his career. He's been around for a while. He has overcome vision impairments going all the way back to 2008. And he was able to overcome that and have contact lenses that have given him a eyesight of 2015 vision. Here's the 3-2 pitch and a soft tapper out to second. Ozzy's on the other end. Throws it almost wide of the bag, and Olsen had to stretch as much as he could to squeeze it. About got away from Ozzy.
Yeah, luckily Matt's big and long over there first. It looked like he might have stretched a little early. But a soft, easy throw for Ozzy. Nice job charging that ball, making it a shorter throw, but got us holding our breath for a second.
Yeah, had Matt turning into Gumby over there at first base. No score, bottom of the second for Jared Triolo. 27 years old, out of Austin, Texas. Triolo in this series, 1 for 6. The one was a big one, hit a home run. It was his first homer of the year. Sale back to work. Missed with a slider down. Triolo played 3 seasons at the University of Houston. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Triolo. And a called strike. Got the fastball over. No runs, 1 hit for the Braves. No runs, 2 hits for the Pirates. Sale has 3 strikeouts. 1-1 pitch. Nothing wrong with that. Good fastball location today. That heater got over. Makes it a 1-2 count. He's been sitting 96 with his fastball. And has more in the tank if he wants it there. He can ramp it up 97, 98. The 1-2. Goodbye. Boy, he fooled him there. 97 with a fastball. And that was that sword swing you were referencing yesterday. Not the best swing for Triolo, but strikeout number 4 for Sale. Pirates.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Fan.
Braves nothing, Pirates nothing. Into the top of the 3rd inning on Mother's Day 2025 alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. Michael Harris leads off with the Braves. This is 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Carmen Majinski goes back to work. And that one's going to be punched down the left field line. Base hit into left field by Michael Harris. Third baseman Brian Hayes, who's so good defensively, went diving to his right. And that was even out of his reach. And a leadoff single for the Braves.
Yeah, sometimes playing, say, third base, like this situation right here, first pitch swinging from a lefty, you don't really expect a hard hit ball coming at you that way. Sometimes it kind of catches you off guard, even though you are ready. But that was nice placement, nice hit on a first pitch heater.
Something we don't see a whole lot of with his team. Here's Nick Allen. And he'll take a ball high. Here's a number for you when you think about swinging at the first pitch. The Braves are 10th in the big leagues with a .367 average on first pitches this season, but they have the 6th lowest first pitch swing rate. You don't see a whole lot of swings early in counts. At least we haven't here lately. That'll be fouled back by Allen. But when they do, good things seem to happen.
Yeah, I feel like guys kind of are very selective on who they swing at the first pitch against. You know, a lot of times it might be a reliever, but a guy like Majinski, it's a guy that he's going to make mistakes.
1-1 to Allen is low, 2-1.
You know, speaking with Eli earlier about him, he uses all his pitches. He throws to both sides of the plate. But this is a guy, if you're throwing to both sides and have a 6 ERA, he's going to make mistakes in the middle.
2-1 in the air to right field. Brian Reynolds drifting back makes the catch. And holding in first base, Michael Harris. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Speaking of freezing at the plate, that's the last thing that was happening last night when this trio that I'm with went to dinner last night. No freezing at the plate last night.
No hot filet.
Good to have a dinner on the road with the boys. Here's Alex Verdugo. Take a ball low and in. You get a 4 o'clock afternoon game, and everybody gets to dinner that night.
Yeah, the extra inning game kind of had me worried. Luckily, the Braves held it off, and we had a later reservation time. Guess I might need to stop there, wife that home, and I'm having a nice dinner on the road.
That's a smart man.
Yep.
Pick off over to first base and back over the dive, Harris.
By the way, happy Mother's Day, Sarah. We'll see you tonight. It's my mom. Happy Mother's Day.
You got an active day. You're going to get back home and dive right into the action, aren't you?
Yes, we are. The plan is for a concert tonight, so a little date night.
That'll be great. 1-0 pitch, and Verdugo takes a called strike.
Talking about first pitch swings, Alex Verdugo is probably towards the bottom of the league in first pitch swing percentage. He's a guy that's very comfortable to hit with 2 strikes, and no one really phases him as a pitcher.
Good attribute for a leadoff hitter. 1-1 pitch, and a called strike there. A good leadoff man, get up there, see some pitches, and if they get him out, come back with a good scouting report of that pitcher that day.
Yeah, and that's a good thing about, these hitters. They go back to the dugout like you're talking about and, tell the other guys what he has, what they see, the spin, kind of a little in-game scouting report.
1-2, a swing and a miss at a fastball. Got that one by Alex. He strikes out. That's the first strikeout of the game registered by Majinski. No score, top of the third. Austin Riley 0 for 1 with a pop out. Pick off over to first base. Back into the dive, Michael Harris. Speaking of moms, there's a really good article on MLB.com written by our own Mark Bowman about Austin's relationship with his mom, pushing him to be a better ball player, and it was a really good article about the two. That'll be fouled back. 0-1. Austin 2 for 9 in the series, 0 for 1 today. Sitting on 8 home runs for the year. He's driven in 25. Good wheels at first base and Michael Harris, but 2 down. 1 high and outside. 1-1. If Riley can reach, then Olsen would come to the plate as he's swinging a bat in the on-deck circle. trying to get the bats going. A couple of base hits, but nothing to show for their efforts. 1-1 to Riley. Good eye there. Laid off the fastball. 2-1.
You know, it's always cool to see, too, especially now from this point of view, seeing where guys standing on deck circle. You know, Matt looks like he's a little bit closer to home plate just to get a better view of that ball coming in.
2-1, missed the inside corner.
You know, any extra, help or tips that they can get, if they're able to, it's just almost like getting the at-bat before their actual at-bat. So it's just almost like they're tracking pitchers with their eyes and seeing if they can find a tip.
See if that pays off. There's a pickoff over to first base, and back into the dive, Michael Harris.
And then to see some guys, they'll just stand there and watch. Some guys will time it up with their swing. It's just cool to see how everybody's a little bit different in their preparation.
Good lead at first by Harris. 3-1 to Riley. Takes a big, massive cut. Missed that slider. Well, the count goes to 3-2. Michael will get to take off right here. Let's see if Riley can win the battle. If he can plug a gap, that could score Michael Harris. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here it comes. And he swings and misses at a fastball up and away. And back-to-back strikeouts by Majinski of Verdugo and Riley. And that ends the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the inning. Still no score.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Chris Domino reminding you that Braves coverage starts 2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home, the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan, and, of course, the Fan app.
We're scoreless into the bottom of the third. 9-1-2 coming up with the Pirates, starting off with Leover Peguero. And Chris Sale, 4 strikeouts in the game. Back to work. First pitch, struck hard through the right side. And a base hit in the right field for Peguero. Leadoff single for the Pirates. Back to the top of the order to Ke'Bryan Hayes. Folks, you need all the energy that you can get for game day. And at Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save more energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Man on, no one out for Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hayes, 28 years old, out of Tumble, Texas. Pitch on the way to him. Slider just missed the inside corner. We were telling you about his father just yesterday. I'm sure you remember his father, Charlie Hayes, played 14 years in the big leagues. Had a really good career. There's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Ke'Bryan Hayes. And now Sale throws over to first base.
Yeah, Ben, my dad actually had a chance to play with Charlie Hayes in 1985 with the Fresno Giants. So I remember as a kid going to, I guess it was Fulton County, watching him play for the Phillies.
How about that?
Yep.
And now his son out here with the Pirates. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That'll miss outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
And as a young kid, being able to go down to the field and seeing the guys before the game play catch in front of the dugout, I thought it was the coolest thing. It was awesome. He was great to us, and just great stories there with Charlie Hayes.
Helping plant the seed in you from a young age. 2-0 pitch in the air to deep center field. Michael Harris going to go back, still back to the track, has room, squares up, makes the catch, and quickly gets it back in, back to first base for Pregame. Job well done by Michael Harris out there in center field, immediately getting to that spot, and one away. One out for Brian Reynolds. He was a strikeout victim back in the first inning. Reynolds, a switch hitter, batting from the right side. That swung on and missed. Of course, Sales used to facing nothing but righties. If he sees a lefty in the lineup, that's like a special treat for him that day.
Yeah, no lefties in the lineup today. There's a good reason for that.
That's a tall order for a left-handed batter to face Chris Sale. 0-1 to Reynolds. Just missed the inside corner with a fastball.
Yeah, Brian Reynolds has been very good for the Pirates in his career here. But this season, right now, he has not been so hot at the plate, and now 20 strikeouts and 51 at-bats this year versus lefties.
1-1 from Sale. And Reynolds takes a called strike, 1-2. Reynolds out of Vanderbilt. He was teammates with Dansby Swanson at Vandy. In high school, he was teammates with Robbie Ray, pitcher for the Giants. Those there in the Brentwood area. They're around Nashville. 1-2 now on Reynolds. Here it comes from Sale. Ground ball, left side, backhanded by Allen. Off-balance throw. Excellent job by Nick Allen as they cut down the lead runner in Pregame.
The only play he had there, too. Nick's been great out there at shortstop. And that's the thing. You know, off the bat, he knew that was his only play. He's not going to get Reynolds at first. And for Ozzie to be able to come to second base and act like a first baseman, coming off the bag with his right foot on second base, no chance of turning two, not even thinking about it, and just getting that for sure out.
Made that play so quickly and smooth.
Yeah, those are plays that they practice, and it happens in the game, so they got to be ready for it.
2 down for Andrew McCutcheon, who takes a ball low.
Yeah, those plays don't happen by accident. These guys are, thinking ahead about where the ball's going to be hit, what they're going to do with it. So those are great plays and another good defensive play by the Braves.
No score, bottom of the third. 1-0 to McCutcheon. And he'll lift one to deep center. Michael Harris went back, now comes in, still coming in. Harris slides to it, and he has got it. Well, you mentioned it early, Charlie, how good the defense has been. They haven't missed a beat today. That's a great play.
No, it's awesome to see. And, again, it lets the pitchers have that much more confidence to make that pitch because they know their defense is behind them and going to make the play.
Scoreless frame. We head to the top of the fourth. No score.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Introducing baseball's all-new.
Into the top of the fourth. No score. Braves and Pirates in the final game of this series. Alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. It'll be Olsen, Ozuna, and Baldwin for the Braves here at the top of the fourth inning. Majinski back to work. And then a ball outside to Olsen. Well, the pitching has been there for the Braves. The leather has certainly been there. Got to get the sticks going. Olsen just the man to get it going. Homered yesterday. And he takes the ball outside. Laid off that changeup, 2-0.
Well, you know, Ben, Braves fans have been they've been spoiled for a long time with these hitters and what they've been able to do. It's just been a little bit of a lull for them.
2-0, a strike on the inside corner. That slider drifted on the inner third. Majinski, 2 strikeouts in the game. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Matt Olsen. And a called strike. Right back at him with a fastball.
And that's the thing. The game plan is to get him in the heart of the plate, think big part of the field. You know, he mixes pitches very well. Goes to both sides, but we've seen so far in this game, he's actually been painting balls down, sliders just off the plate. He's been hitting his spots.
Olsen grips the stick, waiting on the 2-2. Here it comes from Majinski, and that'll be swung on, fouled back. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. Got a scoreless game here in the top of the fourth inning. Braves with 2 hits, Pirates with 3, neither team with an error. Again, the 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to right. Coming on now, Reynolds drifting in, slows, makes the catch. 1 out here in the fourth inning. Yesterday, we saw just 3 base hits in the entire game between the 2 teams with runners in scoring position. Braves were 1 for 11. The Pirates were 2 for 18. And you lose a game by 1 run in extra innings, that's going to drive you crazy.
Yeah, you just get a team when they're not doing well, and back to it, pitching and defense have been stepping up for the Braves.
Ozuna takes ball outside. Yeah, the Pirates were 2 for 18 with runners in scoring position yesterday. They're batting 177 with runners in scoring position over their last 23 games. 1-0 pitch. Ozuna takes a strike. Braves hoping to be better in that department, but the Pirates have really struggled in that department. We have only seen 10 total runs in this series. 1-1 line drive out to second. That'll be caught by Peguero. He was stationed back of the bag at second, and that just about took Majinski with it.
Yeah, that's twice in 2 days where Marcel's hit 2 line drives, took 2 steps out of the box and knew it was caught, but line drive right back up the middle. Again, a good sign to be able to take pitches back through the middle. That's when you know that you're allowing the ball to get deep enough and your direction is on. You just need those balls to find the outfield grass or over the fence.
I bet Majinski could hear that thing hissing by him as it just missed his head. Drake is going to send one deep down the right field line, a fair ball into the corner. And Drake Baldwin heading to second base, and he is going to slide in feet first, and he is in there. Good throw out of right field from Reynolds. But Drake Baldwin gets in feet first. He's now 2 for 2 with a single and a double. And so far, he's solved Carmen Majinski.
Yeah, he came ready to play. And the cool thing about being, I guess you could say, the backup catcher or the second catcher, Brian Snitker does a great job of telling these guys when they're going to play and kind of who to prepare for. But, going back to swinging at the first pitches and how good the Braves have been this year on those first pitch hits and swings. 2 of the 3 hits now today have been on first pitches.
See how aggressive Ozzie wants to get. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch to Albies. Pretty aggressive. Swings and misses at a slider. He was aiming for the river with that swing.
He was, but a good sign. Swing at the first pitch. It was a slider, but it was a strike. So He's looking to swing the bat.
Majinski checks on Baldwin. Now brings it to the plate. 0-1, swung on, missed. Got a fastball by him.
Yeah, Majinski's been doing a really good job today, throwing his four-seamer at the top of the zone. And if he knows that he can get hitters to swing at that pitch, it's just going to open up the box for him to kind of throw what he wants.
0-2 is high. A little bit too far up the ladder there. And a 1-2 count on Albies. Ozzie 0 for his last 19, so he is due. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Majinski. And he swings and hits one out towards right field. Brian Reynolds over to his right, and he'll run it down out in right center field. Couldn't quite find that gap, and that ends the top of the fourth. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Into the bottom of the fourth, no score.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight.
How well do you know us in the locker room? Your answer could win you a pair of Braves tickets during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Braves nothing, Pirates nothing. Rolling into the bottom of the fourth inning alongside Charlie Culberson. Ben Ingram here with you. Braves have 3 hits. 2 of them have been from Drake Baldwin. Keep waiting on what he's got going on to filter around to the rest of the lineup. How about this for Drake Baldwin? This is counting today. In his last 16 games, he is now 15 for his last 35. And he's 2 for 2 with a single and a double today.
The big league pitching just hasn't really fazed him yet.
Yeah, numbers like that are really impressive. Joey Bart takes a strike on the inside corner. 15 for his last 35 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs.
And doing that and not playing every day.
Yeah, that's tough.
Even more impressive.
Yeah, that could warrant a little bit more playing time.
Going from a guy that's playing every day, and typically these guys will play every day or most of the time in the minor leagues, and for him to be able to do that.
Well, one to Joey Bart, missed outside.
Is pretty impressive. It makes it easy on Brian Snitker to put him in there.
That's for sure. Well, he probably doesn't feel like he's writing a rookie's name in anymore, putting up numbers like that. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike on the outside corner. Joey Bart was 4 for 5 yesterday. They finally got him in the 9th inning on a ground out to short. And today he's 1 for 1. He has 5 hits in the series and 8 at-bats. The 1-2 pitch. That'll miss outside. This is the Tidal Wave Auto Spy inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spy is making Braves country clean car country all season long. And if the Braves pitch a scoreless 4th inning today, Tidal Wave will offer half off the Best Wash membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutospy.com/Braves. 2-2 to ground ball foul on the third base line. That'll be taken by Mike Ribello, their third base coach. Braves nothing, Pirates nothing. Here's the 2-2. Line drive caught by Allen. Another spring-loaded catch by Allen at short, leaping straight up into the air and snow-coning it for the out. One down.
Well, another nice play by Nick Allen at shortstop. Another fastball, too. It's hard to get a good fastball by Joey Barr. Yesterday, 3 of his hits were off a fastball. The first at bat off a fastball, and that line out was a fastball.
Matt Gorski chops one slowly up the third base line. Riley tries to bare hand, can't come up with it. Even if he squeezes it, I don't know that you throw over to get Gorski. Infield single by Gorski on the swing and bunt. They've got a base runner here in the 4th inning.
Yeah, as a hitter, you love those, especially facing a guy in Chris Sale. Any type of hit, any type of ball put in play, even though that was a first pitch slider, those are the ones that you're pretty happy about.
Gorski now with 3 hits in the series. Here's Canario. There goes Gorski. Pitches a strike. Throw down to second base.
Yes.
They got the tag on him. He's out. Matt Gorski wasn't on the base paths for long. Drake Baldwin getting it done at the plate with the bat and getting it done here as he catches Matt Gorski attempting to steal. Pirates, they hold on a second. They might want to take a peek at it. Waiting on the signal from their dugout on the third baseline, and they will challenge this. Well, from where we sit, not that it means anything, he's only about 120 yards from us. It looked like they had him, but we've not seen a replay yet.
It seemed like he had a really good jump. When you're going to steal off a guy like Chris Sale on the lefty, you're going to go first move. But a really good catch and throw by Baldwin and a great tag by Ozzie, so we're about to find out.
Gorski goes in with the left hand. Ozzie was down on a knee right in front of the front point of the bag. He swipes with the gloved hand, his left arm, and it looked to me like the glove hit the elbow right before the hand hit the bag. Now, the fans here, they see it differently than me. But as I'm watching it, I'm seeing him stretch out with that glove hand. It's a very, very close play. It's so bang-bang to the point where I don't know that you have clear and convincing evidence to overturn that.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I mean, it is kind of crazy, too, seeing these guys with the sliding mitts, protecting their hands for this reason. But it actually gives them a little extra length. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
He was going in head first with a Superman dive. It took forever for that left hand to get to the bag. I mean, if I'm watching this in New York, I think I'm going call stands.
Yep.
That's the case. Call stands. That was the crew chief, Dan Bellino. It was also his call. He's the second base umpire. And the call stands. So if he got in there, there was no angle to show that clear and convincingly on replay. And 2 down. We'll make that the Truist play of the game. Brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Canario swings and misses. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Another swing at a first pitch from Canario. That's not a bad approach.
No score, bottom of the 4th. 0-1 from Sale. That'll be sent foul into the seats down the right field line. Well, we're only in the bottom of the 4th inning, Charlie, and you're the man tasked with the challenge of picking our Home Depot player of the game. And while we have a long way to go, I'd say the leader of the clubhouse right now might be Drake Baldwin.
Yeah, I mean, the battery today, Chris Sale and Drake Baldwin, you can't go wrong with either one of those. But coming off, getting a start today with 2 hits, we'll go with Drake.
2-2 a little bit low. Yeah, that battery of Sale and Baldwin coming out of the gate strong in this one. Just got to get them some runs.
Yeah, and a caught stealing, so that doesn't happen too often, I feel like. But that was a great catch and throw and a good tag by Ozzie, so Drake's off to a hot start today.
1-2 to Canario. Low and inside with a slider. Not a bad idea. Chris Sale has 4 strikeouts, no walks. He's allowed 4 hits, and all 4 have been singles. The 2-2 pitch. In the air towards right field, down the right field line, slicing foul. That becomes a souvenir. Sale in his pink cleats, back on the rubber. Ball inside of his red glove. And the 2-2 to the plate. Ground ball squibbed out to first, past Olsen down the right field line. Hitting the bag at first now, Canario, he heads for second. Eli White overruns the ball in foul ground down the right field line. Would have been a double either way.
Yeah, no harm done. Tried to barehand it, make a play, but only shot he had to maybe do something with that ball and how it was placed. Kind of a squibbler, two-strike squibbler down the first base line.
Yeah, 97, and certainly didn't hit it on the sweet spot of the bat. Just perfectly placed on that roller right inside the bag at first. So now 2 down for Tommy Pham, runner at second. First pitch to Pham, missed inside with a slider. First extra base hit of the game for the Pirates. We are scoreless in the bottom of the 4th, and Chris Sale trying to keep it that way. Well, the Pirates threatening Alexander Canario at second base. 1-0 pitch and a called strike. Good slider. Sale at 58 pitches as he continues to work in the Pittsburgh sunshine. Final game of the series. 1-1. Good heat. Blew it by Pham. 96 on the gun. Pham 0 for 1 with a ground out. 1-2. Fouled back. Barely got a piece of a fastball. Braves in the top of the inning will have White, Harrison, Allen, 7, 8, 9. Meanwhile, Chris Sale rubs up a brand new baseball. Gives a squeeze to the rosin bag. Get a little texture on his fingers. See if he can hum one right on by Tommy Pham. Is 1-2. Missed inside with a slider. Sale with those 4 strikeouts. All 4 came that first trip to the order. He's had none the second trip to the order as Pham bats 7th. And the 2-2 to the plate. In the air to right field. Eli White in line with it. Makes a chest-high catch out and right. Round number 3, and they strand Canario at second base. No runs, couple of hits, no errors. 1 man left. How big was that caught stealing?
No, it was great.
It was huge.
Drake came up huge.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a fair fight.
Download the Fan app now.
Another pitcher's duel here in Pittsburgh. That's been the theme of the weekend. Pirates won game 1 3-2. Braves won yesterday 3-2. And we're scoreless in the top of the 5th inning today. Here's Eli White to lead off. Ben Charlie and Jay Chad with you from PNC Park here in Pittsburgh on Mother's Day. And the pitch on the way to Eli White. That'll be looped foul over the Braves dugout. That bottom of the fourth inning, a scoreless frame pitched by Chris Sale. And that means tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop by and get half off their best wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information. 0-1, little roller to first base. On the other end, Gorski steps on the bag with his right foot. And one away here in the top of the fifth inning.
And Majinski's just done a great job of keeping the Braves off balance, continuing to keep the Braves, somewhat off balance at the plate and hitting his spots and mixing pitches very well.
One away. Ball low and inside. We got a visitor in here. We got a bee fly. I'm trying to fight this bee as I'm calling this game.
You're not afraid of bees, are you?
No, I just don't want to get stung in the middle of trying to call the game. That sounded terrible. Good day to wear a hat, try to swat him out of here. He just took off. Michael Harris with a bouncer to short, backhanded out there by Triolo, and he sends it across. Nice play, 2 down.
It just shows you too, Ben. It doesn't matter what pitcher's stats are. Over a 6 ERA coming into the game. He's still a major league pitcher. He's here for a reason. Any given day, these guys can, hit spots, make pitches. And right now, he's doing that against the Braves.
That's a good point. 2 down for Nick Allen. Allen with a ground ball to first, and that gets through Matt Gorski. He was trying to slide to it to his right, got leather on it. But that trickles off into right field, and aboard now Nick Allen.
Another first pitch hit by the Braves. And you honestly love to see that too. Get a ball that hits, I guess, to the right or left of the infielder. Whenever they leave their feet, most of the times they're going to give you a base hit for it.
And for Nick, that's his 3rd hit in the series. 2 down, back to the top of the order to Alex Verdugo. See if he can solve Majinski for the first time. He's 0 for 2. No score, top of the 5th inning. Verdugo pops one up, third base side. Hayes drifting into foul ground, halfway between the line and his dugout, makes a 2-handed catch. And the Braves go down very quietly in the top of the 5th inning. We advance to the bottom of the inning.
Lowe's knows a thriving yard starts with quality care. Right now, get Miracle-Gro 3/4 cubic foot all-purpose garden soil for just $2. Was $4.58. Plus, get a free Select Ego 56-volt trimmer or blower with the purchase of a Select Ego 56-volt mower. The best yard starts with the best deals. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 5/14. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Lemonade sings a pet insurance customer review.
My new puppy swallowed a bone, still a good boy though. And boy was I glad that I had lemonade. I was paid back quickly and efficiently. Everyone was so nice. Got this pet insurance.
And get a quote at lemonade.com/pet.
Ever walk into a room and forget why you're there? Misplace your keys more than you'd like to admit? Our brain slows down as we age. Protect it now while you still can with Live Good's Methylene Blue, the nootropic everyone's talking about to boost focus, memory, and mental energy. Live Good makes the purest, highest quality methylene blue. No fillers, no junk, just clean, brain-boosting power. Stay sharp, think faster, and protect your brain long-term. Go to livegood.com and shop all of Live Good's products at the lowest prices anywhere.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Home team, Brandon Leak, how well do you know us in the locker room? Your answer could win you a pair of Braves tickets during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Well, if you're just now tuning in, you haven't missed a thing. No score into the bottom of the 5th inning. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. Chris Sale going back to work, facing 8-9-1 in the Pirates' order. And the lefty deals. That'll be swung on miss. First pitch fastball. One final to this point in Major League Baseball. The Mets beat the Cubs 6-2. That was the rubber game of that series in New York. Matchup of 2 first-place teams. Here's the 0-1 to Triolo. Pitch missed inside. Elsewhere, the Nationals are trailing the Cardinals. That game's 2-1 St. Louis in the bottom of the 6th inning. They're playing in Washington. We'll see the Nationals tomorrow night. That'll be a first of 4-game series in Atlanta. 1-1 pitch. In the seats fouled on the first base line, out of play. 1-2. Rangers have a 3-0 lead on the Tigers. Red Sox and Royals scoreless in the third. Giants leading the Twins 1-0 in the third inning. By the way, the Twins have won 7 in a row, so their win streak is on the line. 1-2. A little bit low and outside. I mentioned that the Cardinals are leading the Nationals 2-1. The Cardinals have a 7-game winning streak as well. So the Cardinals and the Twins currently the hottest teams in baseball right now. Reds and Astros scoreless in the third. Rays lead the Brewers 1-0 in the third. Marlins and White Sox are scoreless. Ground ball scorched up the middle. Base hit in the left center field. Leadoff single for Jared Triolo. And that's his second hit of the series. Those scores brought to you by Saya LTL Freight. Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Runner at first, no one out for Liover Peguero. Liover, Liover Peguero, out of the Dominican Republic. 24 years old. Pitch on the way to Peguero. He swings and misses. This guy actually learned how to spell and speak English by writing down lyrics from American music. Started doing that around the age of 10. And before his first minor league season, he realized that he had become fluent in English without having taken a single class. There's a called strike. That's a pretty neat way to learn the language, isn't it?
Wait, is school overrated? No, that is pretty impressive. It is pretty awesome to see these guys come to the States and know English and want to kind of fit in, and they do a great job with it.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. That missed high. Interesting story on Peguero. Slick fielding infielder. Growing up, his favorite player was Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith, who actually retired 4 years before Liover Peguero was even born. But he started watching clips of Ozzie Smith playing and was inspired by his unique style and loved the way that he played the game. Became his favorite player, even though he never saw him live. That'll be swung on miss. Sale just wiped him out with a slider, and he'll head back to the dugout with strikeout by Sale.
That's a pretty cool story. I mean, I think we all were fans of Ozzie Smith. I sure was, especially with his backflips. Something that I can still do. It's pretty cool. And I did it as a kid, even through high school. Fun fact, going out to shortstop at home games.
Your backflips rival Ozzie Smith.
Well, he still got up a little higher than I do. I got to work on it.
Pickoff over to first base, back in standing now, Jared Triolo. We were in St. Louis last year, and I'm calling the series with Darren. And who do we run into in the hallway of the press box? Ozzie Smith. We were able to get a picture with him. That was a blast getting to meet a player that you grew up watching. Here's the pitch all the way to Key Brian Hayes. And a called strike.
Never had a chance to meet Ozzie. I would love to one day. Another guy with a great smile.
That's true.
He had a lot of fun on the field. The Wizard.
When's the last time you pulled out that backflip? Did you do that Savannah Bananas game?
Oh, the next day at the ballpark, at the kids' ballpark. Everybody was asking me.
0-1, soft chopper, left side. Riley darts in, tries to glove it, and dropped it on the exchange. And went chasing it down on the back of the mound as it was kind of fumbled there by Riley. That'll be an infield single by Hayes.
Yeah, kind of an awkward play for Austin coming across, even though he is so good over there. Going down with two hands to catch that ball and to throw it from, down next to the grass. But, those are the weird in-betweeners where you either go with one hand or maybe barehanded. But, another infield single for the Pirates.
That's now 7 hits for Pittsburgh. We're scoreless in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Brian Reynolds. Runners go. Pitch on the way. There's a ball throw down to third, not in time. Double steal by Triolo and Hayes. And they're at second and third with just one out. So now a base hit makes it at least 1-0 Pirates. Reynolds 0 for 2. And he is 1 for 9 in the series. Infield is in. 1-0 to Reynolds. Off the mid of Baldwin. It goes to the backstop. Baldwin grabs it just as soon as Triolo comes across the plate. And it's now 1-0 Pirates, or what will likely be a pass ball. It is a pass ball. But just tried to squeeze it, frame the outside corner. It was right off the fingers of the mitt and went to the backstop. Over to third base, Hayes. Infield remains in with a runner at third, one down. It's 1-0 Pirates after the pass ball by Baldwin. Two to Reynolds. Ball low and in, 3-0.
Yeah, that was tough. You could see Drake trying to frame that slider away, and looks like it never came back. Quite came back on the plate. It's kind of backed up outside corner.
3-0 low and in. There's ball 4. So Reynolds walks. First walk allowed by Sale. And before McCutchen comes to the plate, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Braves pitching coach Rick Kranitz jogging out there to the mound. So here's how this has developed in the inning. Not what you typically expect. It went single by Triolo, a strikeout of Figueroa. Brian Hayes had an infield single, put runners at first and second. Then a double steal, got the runners to second and third. That was followed by a pass ball to drive in the run, and then a walk to Reynolds. Now they've got him at first and third with just one out. Andrew McCutchen to the plate, and they love him here in Pittsburgh. 17 years in the big leagues for McCutchen. He'll go down as one of the best Pirates of all time. Top 10 in their franchise history in multiple categories. First pitch to him, and he's hardly ever had a swing that ugly. That slider fooled him, 0-1. McCutchen, the active leader across Major League Baseball in plate appearances and at bats. He's had over 9,200 plate appearances in his career. A 1 to McCutchen, and he missed low. Meanwhile, Chris Sale, 15 years in the big leagues, over 2,000 innings pitched. Well, these two guys have been around for a while.
Been around and been healthy, which seems to be even harder.
McCutchen 1 for 2 with a single. 1-1, and he hits a high fly ball to left. Alex Verdugo going to trot in. Medium depth left. He's got it. Tagging at third base, Hayes. Here's the throw from left field. It bounces to the plate. It's late, and the run scores. Sac fly by Andrew McCutchen drives in Brian Hayes, and it's 2-0 Pirates. Brian Reynolds advanced to second base on the throw. RBI number 14 of the season for Andrew McCutchen.
Yeah, it's crazy being on that sac fly. You don't see that happen too often where the guy on first base will tag, but not only tag, he was halfway when that ball crossed Riley coming into home. So that was a little odd.
Joey Bart takes the ball inside.
I say that too, but, you know, Verdugo, that ball wasn't hit too far out in left field. Shallow enough where he could come behind it pretty good. Just seemed like he threw it a little too low. Bounced a couple times, but a little risky on Ryan Reynolds' part.
1-0 to Bart. And he'll swing and lift one into right center, down for a base hit. Around third base, Reynolds. The throw out of right field from White. Drifts up the first base line. The run scores. RBI single by Joey Bart, who now has 6 hits in this series. It's 3-0 Pirates. And the way that things have been going in this series, 3 runs in 1 frame, feels like an explosion.
Yeah, a lot has happened this inning. Strikeout, sac fly, double steal, infield single, and another hit by Joey Bart. We've seen too many of those the last couple of days.
He's been leading the attack for the Pirates. Here's Matt Gorski, who takes the ball high and outside. 3-0 Pirates, bottom of the 5th inning. And Gorski is the 7th Pirate to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th. Sale at 83 pitches. Braves get some movement in the bullpen now. That'll be swung on and missed. Got a 97-mile-an-hour fastball by him. No one throwing for the Braves, but they had a few guys stirring out there. One pitch. Swung on, missed. Fastball 98. Some angry fastballs here by Sale in the 5th.
Yeah, he's not too happy. And again, you can see on the board, we can see on the board that changeup that Bart hit. 75 off the bat, but it was down and away. Almost the perfect spot. When a guy's swinging the bat well, that's what happens.
1-2 struck him out with a fastball at 98. So Chris Sale redlined a couple of fastballs to get out of the inning, but he gives up 3 runs on 3 hits.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Take a hack at guessing which.
Here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
3-0 Pirates rolling into the top of the 6th inning. Braves had a 2-out single in the top of the 5th, but that was it. Then the Pirates sent 7 to the plate, scored 3 times. I think the only thing that went our way that inning is that we didn't get stung by that bee an inning ago.
Well, that bee and then, yeah. Well, I was going to say, that bee's got no chance on you, right? It ain't going to hurt you. And then having Chris Sale be able to finish that inning was great.
Just got to find a way to strike back. Braves have done nothing at the plate today. Austin Riley coming up. This is the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Pitch misses low, 1 ball and no strikes. Introducing our contestant after the 1-0 pitch to Riley. Carmen Majinski, right-hander. This is his 72nd pitch of the game. 1-0 in the air to right field, but in line with it, Reynolds going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Just couldn't get any lift on it. 1 down. If the Braves hit a home run this inning, Derek Overstreet out of Woodstock, Georgia, will win $3,850. And if you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery today could be the day. Derek, our contestant, you got the heavyweights up there this inning, Riley, Olsen, Ozuna. That's exactly where you want to be in the order if you're a contestant in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. But 1 down. There's a ball outside to Matt Olson. Three runs, 8 hits for the Pirates. No runs, 4 hits for the Braves. 1-0 to Olsen. Missed low. 2 balls, no strikes.
That's the thing. Another hard hit ball by Austin. 103 off the bat. Just bad aim. When things aren't good, things aren't falling.
2-0. Hits its mark. Got his fastball over. Majinski calmly kicks and fires a 2-1. That misses outside. 3-1 on Matt Olsen. Need a big inning. Braves have had nothing like that. Their biggest inning in this series was the 2-run ninth on Friday night. Everything else, when they have scored, has been one tally here, one tally there. 3-1. And there's ball 4 low and inside. That's the first walk allowed by Majinski. Comes with 1 down. That'll bring Marcelo Ozuna to the plate. Folks, did you know that the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves? They make it with peppers and vinegar and salt to the perfect balance to make the food that you're eating taste better. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. For Marcelo Ozuna, been a while since his last homer. No homers in his last 54 at-bats. And he climbs in here with a runner at first base. Ozuna takes a called strike. Homer here would make it a 1-run game and also make a winner out of Derek Overstreet in Woodstock, Georgia, with $3,850 on the line. 0-1 to Ozuna. He swings and fouls one back. 0-2.
Again, Majinski's just doing a really good job today. Throwing pitches where he wants to throw them. 0-1 fastball, not down the middle of the plate. It's painted low. Over the plate, but catching the bottom of the zone. So he's not missing. We need him to miss some.
Is 0-2. Missed low with a slider.
And you would think him growing up in Hilton Head, I would assume he grew up a Braves fan too.
Be a safe assumption.
Yeah.
Ready to cut loose the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball, hooked foul on the left field line.
Let's be honest, no one's more frustrated than the Braves. Those guys want it. Those guys work. They grind every day. And they want to come out here and play well for themselves. They want to be able to play well for the fans. The fans, they keep it going, right? And they are great fans. They always have been. They want to see them do well, and they care about this team and the players, and they want to see them win. But those guys down there are the ones that are grinding, and the staff every day to do the best they can and to produce and get wins. And so we got to keep rallying behind them to keep rooting them on.
They know what their record is too. They know how close they are to getting back to 500. 1-2 is outside, 2-2. And above all, if anybody wants to get that monkey off their back, it's the players just trying to get back to 500. We mentioned they're 0-1 and lost. They're 14-15 and lost. 17-18, lost the next game. 18-19 and lost the next game. 2-2 in the air to left field. And Tommy Pham in line with it, makes the catch out and left, 2 down. And they come to the action today, 19-20. And knowing that a win not only wins the series, but gets you to 500, could go a long way. By the way, here comes Don Kelly. He's the manager of the Pirates, and he will suddenly make the call to the bullpen. So a 2 down in the top of the 6th inning and a runner at first. The Pirates make the Pennington grass seed call to the bullpen, and if you're looking at
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
New RVs starting as low as $92 a month. Get ready for the holiday weekend with up to 45% off grills and 25% off product installation. Plus, we'll have free hats, free propane refills, free food, and fun for the whole family. Don't miss the incredible red, white, and new trade event, May 15th through the 18th at your local Camping World.
See dealer for full details and disclaimer.
Engineers, planners, and developers. Do you have a project that needs a cultural resources survey? Contact Wiregrass Archaeological Consultants at diggingintothepast.com. That's diggingintothepast.com.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Pirates 3, Braves nothing. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Runner at first, 2 down. And the new pitcher for the Pirates is the left-hander Ryan Borucki, 6'4", 210 pounds. B-O-R-U-C-K-I, Ryan Borucki. And Borucki on the mound for the 17th time this season. No record, 3.07 ERA. 4 walks and 13 strikeouts in 14 2/3 of an inning. Now, this is his first appearance of the series. They used him twice in that series in St. Louis prior, so they've given him a little bit of rest. First batter that he faces is Drake Baldwin. Baldwin had solved Majinski twice, so they didn't want to go that route. And they go left on left. First pitch to Baldwin, low and inside. Baldwin versus Majinski, a single in the second and a double in the fourth. And with a 3-run lead, Don Kelly wasn't going to allow him to come to the plate and see Majinski a third time with a runner at first. .1-0 from Borucki. And a strike. Sinker on the outside corner.
Yeah, Borucki is a guy, as a hitter. You're trying to game plan off of him and what you're trying to do. The idea is to get him up in the zone. Think under the ball, because his ball has some sink and some sweep with the sweeper, so you want to be under the baseball.
1-1. He swings and misses at a sweeper.
And so again, left on left, tough at bat. The sweeper is a good pitch. He's very horizontal with how he throws, a little bit more, drop angle a little bit. So you want to think closer to you with the sweeper, but think up.
1-2. And Baldwin sends one foul to the right field line.
And what I mean by that is, with his sliders, his pitch that he uses the most, almost 40% of the time, sinker and sweeper about 20 each, and then a split finger. But the sweeper is his go-to pitch to lefties, and you want to see that up and closer to you. That's the one that's going to be the one to hit. Anything that starts down the middle is going to sweep off the plate against the lefty.
1-2 to Baldwin, and he swings and misses at a slider for strike 3. So couldn't get it where he wanted it, and then for the first time they retire Baldwin. Braves strand a runner at first. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 3-0 Pirates.
Spring in the South means a few good things. The return of
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, going the extra mile for your business pays off. With 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com, you can earn more points to help grow your business. And with access to more than 1,400 lounges globally through the American Express Global Lounge Collection, including the Centurion Lounge.
Can I get you a refill?
You can stay fresh wherever your business travel takes you. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/AmexBusiness.
Next Level Pet people give their dogs next level protection from parasites with NexGard Plus, Afoxolaner, Moxidectin, and Pyrantel chewable tablets. The one-and-done monthly treatment protects against fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, roundworms, and hookworms. NexGard Plus comes in a tasty beef-flavored chew, so you don't have to use next-level tricks to get your dog to take it. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Dogs should be tested for existing heartworm infection prior to starting a preventative. Talk to your vet about NexGard Plus for next-level protection for your dog.
Doors and windows. Now is a great time to upgrade with brand new, efficient, and beautiful garage doors. All 4seasonsgarages.com.
This
this is John Michaels. Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Braves tickets every weekday morning on the locker room during our 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
Chris Sale and the Braves trailing 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. All 3 Pirate runs came at the bottom of the 5th. They'll send up Canario, Pham, and Triolo here in the 6th inning. Chris back to work. 87th pitch fired. Misses high and outside. Alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you from PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, the news has not been good. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Pretty good Mother's Day crowd here at the ballpark. They've had a lot to cheer for. As their Pirates lead 3-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Alexander Canario. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes.
And the guy who swings at the first pitch a lot. First 3 pitches, 3 balls.
3-0. And there's ball 4. Leadoff walk here in the 6th inning. Second walk allowed by Chris Sale. Want to remind you that Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. With America's largest network of parts and care, Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. 1 on for Tommy Pham. Now they get a pinch run for Canario. Ji-Wan Bae is running for Canario. Iñigo de los Santos now throwing for the Braves. So put Bae at first, Pham at the plate. We saw Bae on the pinch run yesterday. Has great wheels. Pitch on the way to Pham and a slider over for a called strike.
Ji-Wan Bae, that's a good name.
It is a good name.
Good hair, too.
I think he's got the longest hair on their team. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way to Tommy Pham. Line shot foul into the tarp down the left field line. What's the longest you ever had yours?
Oh, man. Probably my second year here in Atlanta. I believe in 2019. It got to where I was pulling my hair up a lot in the man bun. It was, it was only really the real thing I could do with it.
Here's the 0-2 to Tommy Pham. Check swing. They appeal. Strike 3. So Pham goes down. And he walks slowly back to the third base dugout. He just let it go for a while, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I guess you get a little superstitious with a few things and let the hair grow. And then I was, with Brian McCann that year, and he was like, hey, you need to grow your beard out. And so I grew it out pretty long, and looking back, it was like a mountain man.
One out for Jared Triolo. 3-0 Pirates in the 6th, and Triolo takes a called strike.
Well, nice comeback for Chris. 4-pitch walk to Canario, and then 4 straight strikes with a strikeout to Tommy Pham. So that's a good sign.
He's at 94 pitches. He'd love to finish off the 6th. 0-1 to Triolo. Good pitch. Got a sinker over for a strike. Triolo batting 8th. He singled and scored last inning. In fact, he led off that successful 5th inning for the Pirates. Also stole a base last inning. He'll be followed by Peguero. Pick off to first. Back in standing Bae. The bottom of the order here for the Pirates has been on base now twice and scored a run. They're trying to make a little bit more noise here in the 6th inning. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts by Sale.
Yeah, he's not too happy as he should be frustrated. That was the last inning. They kind of somewhat pieced that one together. Played a little small ball. But, yeah, might not be happy about the 4-pitch walk to lead off an inning. Pitchers never like that. Never loved free passes, but to do it to start the inning off. And now 6 straight strikes, 2 strikeouts.
He has 8 strikeouts in the game. Here's the over Pregame. Slider low and in. I love watching Sale pitch, but on days where he gets angry, I enjoy watching how animated he gets. I mean, he's not afraid to let his emotions show out there on the mound. And we saw that specifically in an outing against the Rays earlier this year. About as mad as I've ever seen a pitcher. Runner goes, 1-0 pitch. There's a ball low. Throw down by Drake Baldwin to the shortstop side of the bag. Head first slide by Bay, and he swipes the bag.
Yeah, I thought there's a way to do that too, to show your emotions. And a guy in Chris Sale, he's, like you said, this is his 15th season pitching in the big leagues. He's been one of the best pitchers for a long time. If he wants to get angry and show a little emotion, he can.
That's right. Well, that's one of the reasons he's been so good in his career.
That's right.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. That was low and in, and it looked like it got Pregame on the foot, and it did. So he hits Pregame, and that'll bring Brian Snitker out to the mound. It reminds me of something that Don Sutton used to say when he was talking about emotion for a pitcher. And he said, showing emotion as a pitcher is not a bad thing. You just got to know how to use it. If you use it as fuel rather than steering your ship, you're going to be in good shape. But if you allow it to steer you, it can guide you off track. But use that for motivation, use that for fuel, which Chris Sale does a great job of. A lot of times it can get you where you need to go. That's it for Chris. Iñigo de los Santos will come on as the Braves make the pitch.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms.
Locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
Still in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pirates have a 3-0 lead over the Braves. Braves go to the bullpen for the first time. Bring out the right-hander, Iñigo de los Santos. And he's out there for the second time in this series. We saw him 2 nights ago. Pitched in Game 1, had a scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts. And the Braves just need 1 out of him right here. De Los Santos making his 17th appearance of the season. 1 win, 1 loss, a 3.57 ERA. Turned in 5 straight scoreless outings. Here comes Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the first pitch to Hayes will miss outside. Check that, 6 straight scoreless outings for De Los Santos. Pitch on the way to Hayes. Fly ball towards right center. Eli White, Michael Harris coming together. And who wants it? Eli does. Makes the catch. There's out number 3. So that leaves runners stranded at first and second. We have completed 6. We advance to the 7th. 3-0 Pirates.
Hello, Braves country. I'm Paul Bird.
Lowe's knows a thriving yard starts with quality care. Right now, get Miracle-Gro 3/4 cubic foot all-purpose garden soil for just $2. Was $4.58. Plus, get a free Select Ego 56-volt trimmer or blower with the purchase of a Select Ego 56-volt mower. The best yard starts with the best deals. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 5/14. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
All right, fellas, remember when your energy was through the roof and your sex drive could chase down a cheetah? Yeah, let's bring that guy back. Live Good Vitality is packed with clean, natural ingredients to help boost testosterone, energy, and, well, bedroom enthusiasm. Get the best men's hormone support and all of your highest quality supplements without the crazy markups at livegood.com. Live Good Vitality. Feel good, play hard, and, score often.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Pirates. Ji-Hwan Bae remains in the game, goes to center field. And that's the only change. They still have the southpaw Ryan Borucki on the mound. Here's Ozzie Albies. That'll be Albies, White, and Harris. 6, 7, 8 in the order. First pitch to Ozzie, and he swings and misses at a first pitch slider. Been a beautiful day everywhere but the scoreboard, as the Braves have not scored a run yet. Temperatures have been in the high 70s, reaching up to 80 now. Gentle breeze off the river, and no runs for the Braves. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ozzie fouls one back, down into our right.
Well, Ozzie's definitely trying to swing his way out of this. He's going up there hacking. Sometimes that can be a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing, but he's definitely swinging the bat.
Batting from the right side. 0-2 pitch. He swings and just barely touches the sweeper to hang alive. Yeah, Ozzie is 0 for his last 20. That's dating back to Tuesday. And of those 20, a dozen of them have been in this series. 0-2. And he flips one in the air to left field. Coming in Pham, and he'll casually jog in for it. Ozzie flies out to left field. And one away in the top of the 7th. And the hands of Eli White. Made contact twice, but nothing to show for it. Ground out to first, ground out to third. Takes a slider outside from Borucki. And a 1-0 count. Pirates starter Majinski went 5 2/3. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short, but on the other end, Triolo squeezes it. Throws over to first base. And the hustling Eli White made it close, but couldn't get there in time. And 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning. Coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by 13 Heroes, a premium line of spirits founded to honor the lives of the 13 service members killed in Afghanistan in 2021. Help turn tragedy into legacy by visiting 13heroes.com today. 2 down. Braves have gone down in order once in this game. That was in the first inning. Running out of chances in this one. Michael Harris takes a first pitch strike.
Yeah, it's tough when nothing's going your way, but you still have to think about what your game plan is, what you can do to win every pitch as a hitter. Things just aren't going their way right now.
That is the case. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Harris. Fouled off the inside of his foot.
Nope.
Dropped the bat. Down 0-2.
Yeah,
that one stung him a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like a mic drop, bat drop. Yeah, that one did not feel good. But yeah, back to kind of game planning and approaches versus some of these guys. Borucki's, I think, like 99th percentile in ground ball rate. And so that his ball is sinking, and he's throwing a lot of pitches at the bottom of the zone. So that's a guy that you literally have to almost swing up on. And so just a thought. And as a righty, you want to go right center to be able to use that part of the field. If you're early, then you can stay through on a ball, but you want to lift the ball in the air.
0-2 to Harris. And a hit one in the air to right field. Brian Reynolds going to go back, squares up to it, and he has got it. Braves go down 1-2-3 in the 7th. One as quiet as a whisper. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, 3-0 Pirates.
At the Home Depot, we know Mother's Day is a big deal. So what are you working on for Mom this year? With a little help from the Home Depot, you can help create a...
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
That was a job well done with God Bless America in between innings. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, it's the Pirates on top of the Braves, 3-0. Pirates will be sending up 2-3-4 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. Been a beautiful day. Braves just have not been able to get anything going. And lots of folks here with their moms celebrating Mother's Day. We're hoping you're having a great Mother's Day wherever you're tuned in from today. Final game in this series, rubber game of this series. Now, the Braves are hoping to come up here to Pittsburgh and win a series, but that is certainly in jeopardy. Lost game 1, 3-2. Won yesterday, 3-2 in 11 innings, and today have been shut out through their first 7 trips to the plate. In fact, the Braves have scored just 1 run in their last 15 innings. They'll try to keep the Pirates quiet here at the bottom of the 7th. See what 9-1-2 in the order can do in the 8th inning. Been a peaceful day out there on the rivers. We're sitting here on the banks of the Allegheny. The 3 rivers that join here, the confluence of the Allegheny, the Monongahela, and those 2 combine to create the mouth of the Ohio River. So those are the 3 rivers. And this city known as the City of Bridges. Almost 450 bridges in Pittsburgh, including the picturesque Clementi Bridge, which is just on the other side of the center field wall and spanning the river out beyond center from the North Shore over into downtown Pittsburgh. Another fun fact about Pittsburgh, the federal government recognizes Pittsburgh as the starting point for the Lewis and Clark expedition. That all started right here. There's Brian Reynolds to lead it off. Pitch on the way from Iñigo de los Santos. There's a ball low. As the story goes, Meriwether Lewis purchased a keelboat here that would later be used to ascend the Missouri River.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, man, the adventures those guys had. Lewis and Clark. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Brian Reynolds. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
I'll tell you what, it is pretty cool to be able to come to different cities and to stay downtown, but to be able to walk to the ballpark, walk across the Clementi Bridge, and the weather's been great, so that's been a nice change.
1-1 to Reynolds. Just missed the outside corner. Another part of that, walking to and from the hotel and the ballpark. We get to run into lots of fans. And it's been fun to visit with some fans who have made the trip here to watch the Braves.
Yeah, even from California, too. We saw that family yesterday. Came all the way from California.
2-1 low and in. Yeah, they were from Sacramento. And they're here celebrating Mother's Day and a birthday. And they gave us some good dinner recommendations for Sacramento, which were coming handy because we got an off day there.
Yeah, that is right. It's new to the major leagues this year with the A's playing there, but I had a chance to play there in the Pacific Coast League.
It's going to be warm when we get there. I know that much.
It will be warm.
3-0 Pirates, bottom of the 7th. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Left field towards the line. Verdugo racing towards foul ground, and he makes a basket catch and goes into the sidewall. Nice pursuit by Alex Verdugo. Not easy at all, fighting the sun, and right up against that sidewall, able to make a basket catch.
Would it be okay to say that's an Andrew Jones type catch?
Yeah. Well, he ran about a quarter mile just to get there. He was out there in deep left and ended up just up from the tarp down the left field line. One out for Andrew McCutchen, who rests a pink bat on his right shoulder. Niño de los Santos back to work. McCutchen cuts it loose, missed a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. One fouled back. 0-2. Did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? They call it a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Alongside Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. 3-0 Pirates. 0-2 to McCutchen. A little bit low and outside with a slider.
Chris Hayes paid attendance. 17,845.
17,845 here on Mother's Day Sunday. There's the 1-2 pitch, and he cooked him. Got a slider by him. McCutchen swings and misses. And 2 down here in the 7th inning. By the way, you mentioned your wife and your mom here for Mother's Day. What's your mom's name?
My mom is Kim. Kim, yeah.
Mom Kim and Jonathan's mom Carol.
And your mom?
My mom Debbie. Hope all our moms are having a great day today. Is your mom tuning in?
Yeah, she definitely listens in. It's pretty cool to hear what she has to say.
That is great. There's a called strike.
They're able to watch, me play for a long time, and it's great to hear people, enjoy listening to me and, to you. You're so good over here and what you do, and I'm just trying to not mess up, but make you look good.
Oh, man, you've done a great job. It's been fun to have you.
I appreciate it.
There's a strike on the inside corner. Well, and you got to jump into this series. You had done a few spring training games, but this is your first regular season series. And we're going to have you right back for the very next road trip. We mentioned we go home for 4 to see the Nationals, and then we head to Boston to see the Red Sox next weekend, followed by a series in Washington against the Nationals. And you'll be with us on that next trip, which will be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully a few more runs scored in those series. Here's the 0-2 to Joey Bart. As De Los Santos kicks and fires, and Bart got a piece of it, fouled it off.
Talking about Mother's Day, another shout out to my sister Chelsea and my sister-in-law Rebecca. They had their first baby Miles April 6th, and then my best friend Olsen and Bree. They had their son, AJ, May the 3rd, my wife's birthday. So,
all right.
New mothers. Happy Mother's Day.
Special day for them. 0-2. Bart fouls one back.
And we haven't been able to get too many fastballs by Joey Bart today, but 98 miles an hour from De Los Santos. He's humming it.
Just need one more swing and miss. Get through the bottom of the 7th. Braves not dead yet. Still 6 outs to play with, but running out of tries. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Joey Bart. And he swings, and it's one a mile high to center. Michael Harris camps out, looks up into the Pittsburgh sky, makes a 2-handed catch, and that's the final out. So the Pirates go down in order for just the second time of the game. We go to the top of the 8th, 3-0 Pirates.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farrah fight. Fair and Farrah.
Tampa.
2 for the Braves. Pirates on top 3-0. Nick Allen, Alex Verdugo, and Austin Riley to the plate. Still Barucki on the mound for the Pirates. One more Mother's Day shout-out, and this goes out to Jonathan's wife, Margaret Ann. Her very first Mother's Day, as Jonathan and Margaret Ann became parents for the first time. So thinking about Margaret Ann, I can't wait to see little Charlie, J. Chad's daughter. Maybe sometime in the second half of the season, he can bring her to the ballpark.
And this is pretty wild. Early on, you know, we've talked about this in our kids. The early stages they just happen way too fast. And even J. Chad was saying, 3 days, I feel like she's going to grow up so much.
That's right.
You got to enjoy them while you're around them.
Yeah, thinking about Margaret Ann today. And little Charlie. Pitch on the way to Nick Allen. Broken bat, bullet out to right field, and a base hit.
And died a soldier.
That's right. Good start here in the 8th inning. The pink barrel of that bat on the grass in between third base and the mound. And a leadoff single for Allen. Second time he's been on base in the game. He's now 2 for 3. Braves have 5 hits in the game. 2 from Allen, 1 from Harris, 2 from Baldwin. That means the top of the order is due to get something going. Alex Verdugo has been in a bit of a free fall lately. He's 0 for 3 in this game. He's 1 for 9 in the series. Runner goes, pitches high. Throw down to second base, feet first slide, and they got it. Well, the second the Braves had a little bit of a spark, it fizzles out on the caught stealing.
You know, I like the effort. You know, Allen's been doing his part, you know, having good at bats, getting on base. 4 hits this series for him. But a tough pitch. I mean, it's right down the middle of the plate, and Joey Bart made a perfect throw to second base.
Third time they've caught Nick Allen stealing this season. He's now 5 of 8 in the stolen base department. 3-0 Pirates, top of the 8th. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the 1-0 Verdugo. Ball low and outside.
And, you know, talking about that, you know, yes, he got thrown out at second base, but still being aggressive. I mean, Nick Allen has done his homework, his prep. Of all these pitchers, he knows what to look for, but again, sometimes you have to tip your cap to these opposing catchers.
2-0, touch the inside corner with a sinker, 2-1.
Because you don't want these guys to play passive. I mean, we want runs, they want to make things happen. And so to be able to get on base and kind of continue to push the envelope, just being aggressive.
2-1, an aggressive swing there, but he missed every stitch of it. 2-2.
Yeah, and this is tough too. This is you could tell Barucki those last 2 sinkers in. You know, these Pirates pitchers, you know, haven't really missed too many spots, but being able to throw those 2 sinkers in, his out pitch is that sweeper to lefties. So look to be able to expand the zone away on this next pitch.
2-2. And he hit the outside corner with a sweeper for a called third strike. And Verdugo can't believe it.
And there you go. It's just changing the eye level from these hitters. That ball coming from a lefty inside to another lefty, it's speeding them up to be able to slow them down away, open up that inside part. And again, these guys aren't missing too many spots.
Out to the mound now is Pirate manager Don Kelly. They'll be making the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Pennington Grass.
Lowe's knows a thriving yard starts with quality care. Right now, get Miracle-Gro 3/4 cubic foot all-purpose garden soil for just $2. Was $4.58. Plus, get a free Select Ego 56-volt trimmer or blower with the purchase of a Select Ego 56-volt mower. The best yard starts with the best deals. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 5/14. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
It's time to step up to the plate and see.
3-0 Pirates, top of the 8th inning. 2 down, bases empty for the Braves. New pitcher is Tanner Rainey. Second time we've seen him in the series. On the year, Rainey has made 2 appearances. No record, no ERA. He's given up just 1 hit in 2 innings. We saw Rainey come in for Haney yesterday. He was the first man out of their bullpen just to score this inning. Had a strikeout. Now he's looking for 1 out. And the man opposing him, Austin Riley. Ben Ingram, Charlie Culberson with you. Rubber game of the series. 3-0 Pirates. Braves had something going to begin the inning. A base hit by Allen to lead off the inning, but then he was caught stealing. Austin Riley whacks one through the left side and a base hit into left. His 3rd hit of the series, this time a 2-out single. That extends the inning for Matt Olsen. Final line on the lefty, Barucki. 2 innings, no runs, 1 hit, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Brings Matt Olsen to the plate.
Going back to first pitch hits, first pitch swinging, that's 6 hits today, 5 have been on the first pitch.
See how aggressive Olsen wants to be on the first pitch. Here it comes, and he swings and fouls one off into the second deck to our left. Well, if you get him on base, you got that outside shot of Ozuna coming up and hitting 1 out, tying the game. Got the muscle to the plate here with 2, 3, 4, Riley, Olsen, and Ozuna. But 2 down, Riley at first. 0-1 pitch. And he'll swing and drive one down the right field line. That's a fair ball. All the way into the corner and rattles around. And Riley hits the bag at third and holds. It's a double by Olsen. That hit the corner, kicked off the wall, hit on the top of the sidewall, and came back into the field of play. And Brian Reynolds at first threw the hands up to say the ball's left the field of play. And first base umpire Jacob Metz said, no, that's in play. And it's a double by Olsen. So now the tying run comes to the plate.
I mean, smart by Austin, too, and Matt Tuiasosopo over there holding him because that run matters, but doesn't matter enough in this tight ball game in the 8th inning, down by 3 runs.
Base hit can make it a 1-run game. Homer ties the game. And Ozuna takes a ball inside. It has been some time since the Braves have had a man in scoring position. In fact, prior to this inning, it's happened just once when Drake Baldwin was at second base in the 4th inning. So they haven't been given a sniff until now. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Marcell Ozuna. And he takes the ball high, 2-0. So many times this year, the Braves have surged back late. And like we've said multiple times, you don't want to have to rely on that every single game. But it's good to know that you've got that trick in your bag. And they're trying to do that here in the 8th inning today.
Yeah, we all know they have that in the tank. They've been able to do that for a long time. Yeah, but to your point, it'd be nice to get some runs early. But again, talking about the players, those are the guys that are down there playing day in and day out, grinding, working. They're the ones that want it the most.
Best opportunity of the game right here. A 2-0 count with 2 down, runners at second and third. And the 2-0 pitch. Huge swing and a miss and a slider away. He absolutely cut it loose on that swing.
Yeah, 2-0 slider, the right pitch, just down and off. I believe Marcel was selling out fastball. Sometimes those sliders, the ones that are nasty, come out just like the heater and have that same spin until it's not.
His 2-1 pitch. Ooh, all the way to the backstop on the fly. The runners have to hold as it took a very pirate-friendly carom directly back to the catcher, Joey Bart. Talk about having one get away from you. That went behind Ozuna's head.
I mean, you go from throwing a 2-0 slider painted down and away to, that one looked like it just slipped out of his hand.
Rainey went to cover the plate, and Ozuna's looking at him as if, is this your first time to ever pitch? What was that? 3 balls and a strike on Ozuna. 3-1 from Rainey. Missed high, ball 4. So now the tying run is at first base. The go-ahead run comes to the plate. And it's the guy who's been one of the hottest hitters of late for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. And this rookie had a magnificent moment the other night in the victory over the Reds in extra innings. Now he'll be called upon with the bases loaded. Meanwhile, Stuart Fairchild will be running for Marcell Ozuna. Don Kelly coming out to the mound, and he's going to make another call to the bullpen. He wants to go with the lefty to face Drake Baldwin. So they make the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. And if you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Pennington Grass Seed, rooted in Braves country. Don't go anywhere. Braves might have something brewing. Bases loaded, trailing 3-0.
Hey, small business owners, it's Matt Chernoff here to tell you about First Liberty Building and Loan and the Frost family. Are you looking to buy a business or franchise, build a new building, any dream that you have for your business?
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local.
Long, trailing 3-0, finally have something going. The bases are loaded with 2 down. And the new pitcher is the left-hander Joey Wentz. And Wentz is on for the first time in this series. You might remember that name. He was originally drafted by the Braves in the first round of the 2016 draft. And Wentz, the left-hander, was called upon with a lefty stick of Baldwin coming up. And now the Braves will pinch hit for Drake Baldwin with Shawn Murphy. So Baldwin finishes his day 2 for 3 with a single and a double. And now it's Shawn Murphy to the plate. Murphy facing the left-handed arm of Wentz with the bases loaded and 2 down. So here we go. And the first pitch on the way to Shawn Murphy. Swung on, missed. Fastball 94. Murphy has seen Wentz once in his career. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Braves desperate for a base hit right here. The 0-1 to Murphy. He swings and misses at strike 2. Took a big hack at a fastball up in the zone. And he's down, no balls, 2 strikes.
Shawn, like we've talked about, is going to get his hacks in. 2 different lefties today. Baraki is a guy that you want to think get him up and under the ball, and Wentz is a guy you want to think get him down and think above the ball, because how he throws a fastball, you know, it has good ride to it.
Wentz ready to bring the 0-2. He deals. And Murphy swings and pops one up towards foul territory into the seats and out of play. And he'll do it again with an 0-2 count.
You know, talking about game planning against certain pitchers, against these teams and bullpens, Wentz has very good extension. He's 94 to 95. He gets the release point really far out there with good spin. So you got to really think, bring him down in the zone.
Ready with his 0-2 pitch, and he cuts it loose to Murphy, and that's low and inside. Well, you look at how things have developed, and the thing that you really hate is the fact that Nick Allen was caught stealing earlier this inning.
Yeah, again, trying to be aggressive, trying to pick your times. He was wanting to get things going. But sometimes, I guess, you know, getting that leadoff hit is getting something going.
They're loaded with 2 down. Wentz deals. 1-2 check swing, and he held back on that fastball. Count even 2-2. Allen led off the inning with a single. And loved the aggressiveness because, hey, they couldn't make it to second base. He was caught stealing. Verdugo then struck out. But then a 2-out single by Riley, a 2-out double by Olsen, and then a walk to Ozuna. That's low to the bases. Bat in the hands of Murphy. 2-2, and look out. That's fouled off over there by Ozzie Albies. Ozzie on deck, and he had to bend down out of the way.
Didn't have to bend down too much.
He's already down pretty low.
We love you, Ozzie. Yeah.
Fairchild running for Ozuna at first, Olsen at second, Riley at third. Need a big knock right here. And the 2-2 pitch on the way from Wentz to Murphy. Swung on, and he mashes one out towards left center. Down for a base hit. All the way to the wall. Riley in. Olsen in. Here comes Fairchild. He's in as well. Tie game. A bases clearing double by Murphy. The right button punch right there to bring him off the bench. And he's able to shoot the gap past Bay. And we're tied at 3 in the 8th. Got that fastball knee high, and he went down to get it. Put the barrel right on it.
Yeah, what a swing, being able to, you know, work back to a 2-2 count. Wentz made the mistake. These Pirates pitchers haven't made too many mistakes today. Shawn Murphy did not miss.
And now it's Ozzie Albies, and a base hit could give the Braves the lead. Ozzie takes a ball low. Well, the Braves were dead in the water for the longest time. They had done nothing through 7 innings. And with 2 down and the bases empty, a single, a double, a walk, and a double. And we're tied at 3. 1-0 to Ozzie Albies, and a ground ball out to short, backhanded by Triolo. He'll fire across to the bag, and that's in time for the out. But the Braves surge in the 8th, scoring 3 times. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning in a 3-3 game.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa. at chase.com/Event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Steel dealers for a limited time while supplies last.
Hey, Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Into the bottom of the eighth, we've got ourselves a brand new ball game. It's 3 apiece. Aaron Bummer on the mound now for the Braves. And before we tell you about him, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Aaron Bummer on the mound for the 14th time this season. 0-1 with a 3.38 ERA. And his last 2 appearances have been scoreless. He's facing Matt Gorski here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Shawn Murphy stays in the game behind the plate, takes a ball inside. The biggest knock of the game, the pinch hit 3 RBI double by Shawn Murphy to tie this game up. And we were tied all the way across. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for both teams. 1-0 in for a called strike, 1-1.
Talking about being ready for your pinch hit at bat. Shawn Murphy did his job.
1-1, pulled foul outside the bag at third. Yeah, that's not easy, is it?
No, it's not. And, Murphy's a guy that, starts a lot. But with the platoon situation that they have, they understand late in the game that they've always got to be ready just in case the team needs them.
1-2 to Gorski. A little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. By the way, this is the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. And if Aaron Bummer can strike out the side, Justin Collins will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. More on that after this 2-2 pitch to Gorski. And he lifts one towards right center field. Harris and White in the neighborhood. That'll be Harris's ball. And he squeezes it for the first out. So no winner in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. Justin Collins, thanks so much for playing. And we want you to enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, backed longer. Here's Ji-Wan Bae. Came into the ball game in the 6th inning. Remained in the game in center field. This is his first trip to the plate. He bunts foul. That rolls over by the Braves dugout. Ji-Wan Bae out of Korea. Hitless this season. They've used him as a pinch runner a couple of times in this series. Left-handed hitter. And he'll take a ball low. Braves in the 9th will have 7, 8, 9 due up. That'll be White, Harris, and Allen. Aaron Bummer trying to keep it a tie game. 1-1 to Bae. He reaches and misses in a curveball.
You're not having many at-bats on the season coming in this game to pinch run, and now here in the 8th inning having to face a tough lefty and Aaron Bummer.
1-2 pitch. Ground ball rolled weakly out to second. Ozzie secures. Throws over to Matt Olsen. And there's the second out here in the 8th inning. Well, picking up the 3 runs in the top of the inning is enormous. But, man, you'd love to keep that momentum with you with a 1-2-3 bottom of the 8th, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we all would love to see that. And, for this Braves team in that bottom of the order, they have been doing their job. So looking forward to seeing what they got for us in the 9th inning.
Tommy Pham bows one back. Well, I'll tell you this much. If they can't score in the 9th and the Pirates can't either, you feel good about extra innings
There's
again.
A good chance that we'll take this one home in the extra innings.
Braves are 5-0 in extra inning games this year. Pirates 2-3. 0-1 low and outside.
We don't want to see that. We'd love to see a win, just not extra innings.
Yeah, make it happen in 9.
What are the chances Scott Blewett comes in?
He's been the man for the mission. 1-1 pitch. It bounced up there. 2 balls and a strike on Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 3. And what energy was in this ballpark for the Pirates was completely zapped on that bases-clearing double by Murphy in the 8th inning. Gotten pretty quiet all of a sudden. There's the 2-1 to Pham. Ball outside, 3-1. It's been a very close series this entire way. All these games have been 1-run games. And there's ball 4 low. Tommy Pham is aboard. 2-out walk, and here comes Jared Triolo. Yeah, the Pirates won game 1 Friday night, 3-2. Braves won yesterday in 11 innings, 3-2. And here we are in the bottom of the 8th inning in the rubber game, tied at 3. Tommy Pham, good lead at first base. Lefty Bummer delivers to the plate. Triolo takes a ball outside. Got to be careful with Triolo. He has 2 hits in the series, one of them a home run. He went deep in the 6th inning of Friday night's ball game. 1-0 to Triolo, and he hits one in the air to right field. Eli White looking up into the sky, trots in, holds, makes the catch, and there's the 3rd out. So a 2-out walk is all that Bummer gives up. We go to the 9th, nothing decided. It's a 3-3 game.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the 3rd 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from...
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is Brian Finner, and reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Into the top of the 9th. It's a 3-3 game here in Pittsburgh between the Braves and the Pirates. For the 3rd day in a row, the Pirates will call upon Dennis Santana. We saw him in game 1. He went 1 inning, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. We saw him again yesterday as he came on for the 9th inning, had a 1-2-3 inning. So, Charlie, my question to you is, when you see a guy 3 days in a row, how much better of a beat do you have on him?
Yeah, I mean, especially in one series, 3 days in a row, this is great. And, you know, Eli that first night had that big triple off of Santana off that 4-seam fastball. So look for heavy slider usage.
First pitch and a slider for a called strike.
And those pitchers know. They remember him. I mean, that was 2 nights ago. He had that at bat, and they don't forget they were former teammates as well. And you don't want to give up another hit off that pitch. And his best pitch is his slider, so look to see him throw a lot of those today.
0-1 pitch, and he fights off a changeup foul. 0-2.
Yeah, not too many times you see the one reliever 3 days in a row, every game of a series.
He's ahead 0-2. Santana brings it. Eli White takes a ball outside. Santana relieves Wentz, who in a 1/3 of an inning gave up 1 hit. Wentz was on for Rainey, who didn't record an out. He gave up 3 runs on 2 hits and a walk. They used 3 pitchers there in that 8th inning as Barucki, Rainey, and Wentz all pitched. And it didn't work out well for them. 1-2 and a ground ball weakly to the left side. Shortstop Triolo has it. Throws high, but bringing it down Gorski. He was on a tiptoe on the bag and 1 away here in the 9th inning. The Pirates in the bottom of the 9th will have 9, 1, and 2 due up. Here's Michael Harris. Left-handed hitter who is 1 for 3 in this game. He's 2 for 9 in the series. First pitch to Michael. Inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Santana set right at the letters. 1-0 pitch, and Michael hits one hard to deep left field. Pham going back to the track, throws up the glove, makes the catch right in front of the wall. Gave that one a ride the opposite way. Not quite enough juice on it, and 2 down.
It just missed that one. Would have been nice to have snuck that one out. He knows it too. A little frustrated getting around the bag at first.
2 away for Nick Allen. 3 apiece, top of the 9th, Braves and Pirates. And Allen takes a called strike. Be hard-pressed to find a more tightly contested series than the one we've seen here in Pittsburgh this weekend.
3-2, 3-2, 3-3. Yeah, that's it's been a good series.
0-1, Allen check swing, tipped that into the glove of Joey Bart. And it's 0-2 on Allen.
I say good series. It's been a tight, close series. I'm sure if Braves fans would be too thrilled on. I know the players haven't been too happy either.
Well, 1 more win, and it'll be good enough, that's for sure. 0-2 is outside, 1-2.
But it is one of those things where, again, they are playing Major League Baseball. They're playing against a Major League Baseball club. They haven't done too well this year, but they have been pitching really good this series, and sometimes you have to tip your cap.
Here's the 1-2. Allen fouls one back. Right-hander Santana. The 5th pitcher used by Don Kelly today. Ready to bring his 1-2 to Nick Allen. And he'll cut it loose. Allen swings and misses. Slider got him. Braves go down 1-2-3. And they'll try to buckle up and hold on, get this thing into extra innings. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 3.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the Original.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at Lowe's.com.
Equipment needs delivered right to your door. The Home Depot is how doers get more done.
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you can win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. And the Braves hand the ball to Raisel Iglesias, trying to keep the Pirates quiet. It's a 3-3 game into the bottom of the 9th inning. Adam Frazier will lead off. He's pinch hitting for Liover Peguero. For Iglesias, the last time we saw him was on the 8th against Cincinnati. Brian Snitker told us today they wanted to have him sit out a few days and have a reset. That last outing gave up 2 runs. That was in 1 inning against the Reds. That was 3 days ago, so he's had that bit of a reset and ready to go to work here in the final game of this series. First pitch to Adam Frazier, over for a called strike. Iglesias takes over for Bummer, who pitched 1 inning there in the 8th, gave up a walk, and that was it. Pitch on the way to Frazier, and he swings and misses. Big cut there going after the sinker, 0-2. The issue for Iglesias this season has been giving up home runs. Iglesias this year has surrendered 6 homers. That's in 15 appearances. Gave up just 4 all of last year. 0-2, cracked in the air to center field. Michael Harris charges in, now holds up, plays it on a hop. And the winning run is aboard for the Pirates.
A nice piece of hitting by Adam Frazier. That pitch was above the zone. Stayed on top of it really well. It's not like Raisel left one over the middle of the plate. He just took a nice swing on that pitch.
Back to the top of the order to Key Brian Hayes. First pitch to Hayes, in for a called strike. Braves trying to do something that's only happened once this season. This year, when leading after 7 innings, the Pirates were 12-1. And the Braves are down 3-0 at the end of 7 today. Pickoff over to first base. Close play. But back in with a dive, Adam Frazier. Braves with 2 down and the bases empty in the top of the 8th. Had 4 men reach consecutively. 3 times they scored, and they've tied the game up. Now we're in the bottom of the 9th. 0-1, ground ball foul. Jumping over it was their third base coach, Mike Rabello.
Well, in this point in the game, no ground balls should be getting down the third base line. Tie ball game in the 9th inning. Austin Riley is playing what they call no doubles. So 1 step off the line.
Pick off to first again. Frazier back in with a dive.
He had him leaning.
Good man to keep an eye on. He's 3 for 4 in the stolen base department this season. Iglesias could use a strikeout right here. We'll see if Frazier takes off. He doesn't. 0-2, ground ball right side past the diving Olsen. A base hit into right field. Frazier around second. He'll cruise into third. And the weak single into shallow right field puts him in the corners with no one out. Very weak contact. In fact, if Olsen's not holding on the runner, that's an easy ground out to first. But it was just to his right as he was right there on the edge of the grass. So now Brian Reynolds is the batter. Let's see what the Braves want to do here. They're going to obviously bring the infield in. Pirates, with 1 hit here, would win the game in the series, and it would be their first series victory since they took 2 of 3 from the Angels in the 3rd week of April. Infield in, first pitch, check swing, they appeal. He didn't go, says Clint Bondrak at third. Reynolds in the game is 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Good contact hitter. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Pitch on the way. Ground ball out to second. Ozzy's got it. He looks back at the runner. They throw to first and they get the out. What in the world was Frazier doing?
Wow.
Frazier held at third on a ball that he likely could have scored on. And the Braves say thank you very much.
I mean, I guess with no outs, maybe he thought that Iglesias was going to catch that ball. But for Ozzy to be able to barehand that play and to turn around and throw it over his shoulder basically to Matt, for Matt to be able to get back, that was a pretty impressive play.
Yeah, once it got past Iglesias, he was there weakly on the grass of the infield. It would have taken a perfect play by Albies to glove it and come home and get the out. Now they intentionally walk McCutchen. That loads the bases with 1 down for Joey Bart. And Bart has been such a tough out in this series. Bart has never faced Iglesias in his career. First pitch to him, misses low. But Bart has 2 hits today. He has 6 for the series. And if you are looking for someone to come up out of that Pirate dugout and create some contact, this would be the guy you choose. 1-0 pitch. A little bit low, 2-0. Infield in. Anything on the ground, they got to come home. Base is loaded, but the only man who matters is the runner at third base, Frazier. A 3-3 game in the bottom of the 9th. And if Iglesias could find some swing and miss stuff, he needs it right here. The 2-0 to Bart. Ground ball foul. That had Mike Ribello, their third base coach, bending out of the way. 2 balls and a strike now on Bart. Bart, a Georgia native, and trying to sting his hometown team. Righty-righty matchup. 2-1. Strike on the inside corner. Good-looking slider.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see any four-seamers from Rysel this at bat. He's already hit a lot of balls on the screws on that four-seam fastball, so look for something off-speed down to get a ground ball.
The 2-2. Ground ball left side. Allen has it. He comes home too late. Pirates win. Infield was in. Allen went to his right, gloved it. By the time he came home, nothing he could do. And the Pirates walk it off. They beat the Braves 4-3, and they take this series. And once again, the Braves are denied the opportunity to get back to 500. And again, that'll have to wait for another day. Second career walk-off for Joey Bart. Pirates needed 1 in the 9th. They get it, and they win it 4-3. Back on the totals after this.
Spring in the South means a few good things. The return of baseball, good times, and Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms. Vidalia onions are the champagne of onions. It can only be a Vidalia if it's grown in a specific region of South Georgia where the soils are just right for providing that signature sweetness. So look for Schumann Farms Real Sweet brand Vidalia onions at your local grocery store this spring and summer. The flavor is guaranteed. The special occasion optional. Schumann Farms, the Georgia family farm growing tradition and the world's sweetest onions.
Good calls. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a law firm. If you've been in an auto accident and need legal representation, do yourself a favor and get the best call there is. One call, that's all. With Ken Nugent and his team. Ken's team fights for you and sticks with you from start to finish, working hard to get your money quick. Give Ken and his team a call. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law. 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes. But one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa. at chase.com/Event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners. Can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Lowe's knows a thriving yard starts with quality care. Right now, get Miracle-Gro 3/4 cubic foot all-purpose garden soil for just $2. Was $4.58. Plus, get a free Select Ego 56-volt trimmer or blower with the purchase of a Select Ego 56-volt mower. The best yard starts with the best deals. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 5/14. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Every game night is a chance to...
Every time. Need to move shipments across the country? Saia covers all the bases, coast to coast, to keep your business running smoothly. Make Saia part of your starting lineup. Visit Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
Steel deals are happening now. From instant savings on select tools to free battery offers on some of our most popular battery tool sets. You can enjoy great deals and do it all with Steel. Shop online or in store at your local Steel dealer. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Back in Pittsburgh one final time with the Pirates to beat the Braves 4-3 thanks to a walk-off base hit in the bottom of the ninth by Joey Bart. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow evening. Braves and the Nationals at Truist Park in Atlanta. And our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin at 6 o'clock Eastern with a Ford leadoff show. And then Darren O'Day and I have the first pitch at 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. Two righties tomorrow for the matchup in Game 1. Jake Irvin gets the ball for the Nationals. He's 2-1 with a 3.94 ERA. Right-hander Grant Holmes will oppose him. He'll be going for the Braves. He's 2-3 with a 4.58 ERA. So for the guys back in the studio, that's Joe Virgin and Bryce Gobert. Also for Charlie Culberson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and good evening from PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Final score, Pirates 4, Braves 3. Happy Mother's Day. Stay tuned for the Hyundai Postgame Show. That starts right now with Barrett Sallee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Disappointing end to the 3-game set up in Pittsburgh. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it came in the 8th inning. Shawn Murphy pinch hitting for Drake Baldwin knocks a 3-run double that ties the game up. Murphy with the only one of 3 doubles of the game for the Braves. Xfinity knows live better is baseball with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show, and this is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Hi, I'm too busy enjoying the summer in my sweet new Toyota. Stuck inside all day? Couldn't be me. Not during the Summer Starts Here sales event, where there are deals on the entire lineup. Try again when May ends. Toodles!
Get 2.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Hybrid. Offer valid through June 2nd, 2025. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $2,908 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
When you're looking for leading cardiac treatment, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 5 emergency cardiac care centers. We're here when you need us most. We lead with more than 55 locations in Georgia. That means we're always in the heart of your neighborhood. We lead with clarity, because clear direction is better when it comes to understanding every step of your treatment. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Get ready to fall in love, but this time with my home island of Curacao. Hi, I'm Ozzy Albies, second baseman from the Atlanta Braves, and Curacao is where my story begins. It's where the vibe is full of color and life, where our culture shines with European and Caribbean flair, and where you're bound to find a new adventure or some much-needed time to relax. It's the start of my story, and it could be the next part of yours. Visit Curacao and feel it for yourself.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Hey, Atlanta, want to know the best thing about Urgent Ortho at Peachtree Orthopedics? Well, it's really great. First, they offer appointments the same day, on Saturday, or in the evening, so I can go when it works for me. Next, you get to avoid the crowded ER, and probably the best part, it costs less than the ER too. All that, and it's a total no-brainer. So why should you try Urgent Ortho at Peachtree Orthopedics? Simple, to get better. Call now to make an appointment or visit PeachtreeOrthopedics.com.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to ruin the end. But sometimes, spoilers can be worthwhile. And so, we designed the Lexus NX to reveal many things. Like taking the mystery out of how close you are between parking space lines. Or the time you'll arrive at your dinner reservation. Technology designed to remove surprise endings. It's just a better story that way. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network. All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com.
1-2 to fly ball, deep right field. Hanging high, carrying back to the chop house. Look out! It's a 3-run home run.
Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Hyundai Postgame Show. Just steps from the right field gate at Truist Park. Braves fall 4-3 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Drop 2 of 3 in their 3-game set up at PNC Park. Joey Bart is the villain. He walks us off in the bottom of the 9th. Let's get to the highlights. Bottom of the 3rd, Liover Peguero on first after a leadoff single. Chris Sale on the hill facing Ke'Bryan Hayes.
1-0 to McCutchen. And a lift one to deep center. Michael Harris went back, now comes in, still coming in. Harris slides to it, and he has got it. Well, you mentioned it early, Charlie, how good the defense has been. They haven't missed a beat today.
No, they did not early. One down, still 0-0. Bottom of the 4th, Matt Gorski on first, but Drake Baldwin sends him directly to the dugout.
And Gorski now with 3 hits in the series. Here's Canario. There goes Gorski. Pitches a strike. Throw down to second base. Yes. They got the tag on him. He's out. Matt Gorski wasn't on the base paths for long. Drake Baldwin getting it done at the plate with a bat and getting it done here as he catches Matt Gorski attempting to steal.
No score. Bottom of the 5th. Runners at second and third with Chris Sale on the mound and Brian Reynolds at the plate.
1-0 to Reynolds. Off the mid of Baldwin. It goes to the backstop. Baldwin grabs it just as soon as Triolo comes across the plate. And it's now 1-0 Pirates, so what will likely be a pass ball.
Later in the 5th, runners at the corners and veteran Andrew McCutchen at the plate looking to extend the Pirates' lead.
McCutchen 1 for 2 with a single. 1-1, and he hits a high fly ball to left. Alex Verdugo going to trot in. Medium depth left. He's got it. Tagging at third base, Hayes. Here's the throw from left field. It bounces to the plate. It's late. And the run scores. Sac fly by Andrew McCutchen drives in Ke'Bryan Hayes, and it's 2-0 Pirates.
Joey Bart, next man up at the plate, and he tacks on another run against pitcher Chris Sale.
1-0 to Bart. And he'll swing and lift one into right center, down for a base hit. Around third base, Reynolds. The throw out of right field from White. Drifts up the first base line. The run scores. RBI single by Joey Bart, who now has 6 hits in this series. It's 3-0 Pirates, and the way that things have been going in this series, 3 runs in 1 frame, feels like an explosion.
Chris Sale would be done after 5 2/3. His final line, 5 2/3, 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Do the Braves have any more 8th inning magic? We'll see. Still 3-0, bases loaded, 2 down. Shawn Murphy pinch hitting for Drake Baldwin, and Murphy answers that question with 1 swing of the bat.
Need a big knock right here. And the 2-2 pitch on the way from Wentz to Murphy. Swung on, and he mashes one out towards left center. Down for a base hit. All the way to the wall. Riley in. Olsen in. Here comes Fairchild. He's in as well. Tie game. A bases clearing double by Murphy. The right button punch right there to bring him off the bench. And he's able to shoot the gap past Bay. And we're tied at 3 in the 8th.
Still tied, bottom of the 9th. Raisel Iglesias on after a couple days off. 1 down, the bases are full for Joey Bart.
The 2-2. Ground ball left side. Allen has it. He comes home too late. Pirates win. Infield was in. Allen went to his right, gloved it. By the time he came home, nothing he could do. And the Pirates walk it off. They beat the Braves 4-3, and they take this series. And once again, the Braves are denied the opportunity to get back to 500. And again, that'll have to wait for another day. Second career walk-off for Joey Bart. Pirates needed 1 in the 9th. They get it, and they win it 4-3.
5th try, not a charm. Braves can't get to 500. We'll see if the 6th time is a charm later this week. Final totals for the game for the Braves: 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 6 left on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 11 left on base. Dennis Santana gets the win. He's 1-1 on the season. Raisel Iglesias gets the loss. He's 2-3. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear sound from the clubhouse. It's the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. 2 legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously, is that your Ford Bronco?
Yeah, a customized Bronco Raptor.
What do you like about it?
It's a great drive, comfortable, lots of smart tech, and it's ready for just about any adventure. And I look good in it.
No matter where you go to find your next adventure, find it in a smart and rugged Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV. For great offers, see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
Hello, I'm Neil Pruitt, Chairman and CEO of Pruitt Health. We believe family makes us stronger. Pruitt Health has served families and communities throughout the Southeast for more than 50 years. If you're looking for skilled nursing, home health, or hospice care, count on our caregivers to provide the personalized plan your loved one needs. Learn more, visit PruittHealth.com. Pruitt Health is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger only from the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutospa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Hey, Braves fans! SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the A, meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... The official ticket marketplace of...
That ball was crushed.
And...
Did you see that?
Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Braves games or to any other live event across Braves country, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of...
Let's go, Braves!
At the Home Depot, we know Mother's Day is a big deal. So what are you working on for Mom this year? With a little help from the Home Depot, you can help create a space just for her. We have a wide variety of patio sets and outdoor furniture that will make the perfect gift for Mom. Just add a few hanging baskets for a pop of color and texture for the perfect finishing touch. Shop outdoor furniture, flowers, gifts, and more for Mother's Day, in-store and online at the Home Depot.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is John Michaels reminding you that a pair of tickets is up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
This is the Hyundai Postgame Show, presented by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com. Now more postgame coverage on the Braves Radio Network.
Welcome back. Braves fall 4-3 in walk-off fashion in Pittsburgh. They dropped the series 2-1. Hey, fans, attorney Ken Nugent and pitcher Chris Sale of your Atlanta Braves are teaming up to show appreciation for Georgia's first responders who, with one call, that's all, put Georgians first. Ken will award $1,500 to one first responder each month, and Chris Sale will host that first responder and their family before a game. Monthly winners will be announced during the final Braves Clubhouse Report each month, heard on the flagship for the Braves Radio Network, 680 The Fan. More details in an entry form can be found at callken.com/first responder. That's callken.com/first responder. To all the first responders out there, thank you for your service. I think it's apparent at this point of the season, the bats just cannot get things going. Two players over the last 3 or 4 games have been Alex Verdugo and Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies is 0 for his last 23, and Alex Verdugo has 1 hit in his last 6 games. I don't necessarily think that it's that big of a deal that Alex Verdugo has this issue, because he really honestly should not be here, especially leading off for this team. That job was supposed to be Jurickson Profar's until Ronald Acuna got back, and then it was supposed to be Ronald Acuna's. But Ozzie Albies has been struggling all season long, and as Chris Domino and I talked about in the Ford leadoff show, it always seems to find him. The at-bat always seems to find Ozzie Albies, and that can't continue. There's got to be a reshuffling of the deck, and I'm not sure what that is, when that can happen, or how that can happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if by the time the lineups are announced this time tomorrow against the Nationals, you might see a completely different lineup. We saw that in Game 4 against the Dodgers after that 0-6 start. It was a completely different lineup. Snit had to shake things up, and he did shake things up. Here is manager Brian Snitker after the game.
Snit, obviously, Iggy's had some tougher outings. This one felt like he didn't do a whole lot of hard contact.
No.
You know what you see?
No, he gave up a soft single to center, a miss hit ball through the hole, and then another C&I grounder. I mean, it wasn't like they beat him all over the ballpark. I mean, it's just kind of like it happened last night, too. Just some kind of way the series was. I hate it that, we put ourselves in a position again, but you know what, we got to hit 1 through 7. I mean, we just got to start scoring more runs. I mean, we can't wait till the 8th inning and then potentially blow up our bullpen again. I mean, it's all the credit to the other side. I mean, those guys held us at bay. We're a lot better team than what we've shown. And I look up and, I'm like looking at the positive. We're 4-3 our last 7 games and won 3 out of 4 against a really good club. And, just didn't hit this series pretty much. There wasn't any room for error. Every little thing that we didn't do, or we shot ourselves in the foot and things like that. But, if you're swinging the bats and scoring some runs, then that takes care of a lot of things.
Seemed like Sale pitched a little better than his line.
Yeah, no, I threw the ball okay. I mean, it's holy cow. It's okay to win 5-3 too. And we needed him to give us 6. That was big. And then, Dalo coming out and saving his runs right there was huge. And then he and Bummer were great. And he didn't throw bad. I mean, just